Antonio's Sports Star.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys had their first training camp practice on Wednesday. One of the many questions coming into camp is who's going to be RB2? Thought was Jaden Plouffe. Not so fast. Phil Maffa had second-team reps. In Houston Texans camp, GM Nick Casario addressed C.J. Stroud's contract extension talks yesterday, saying they're still having conversations and admitted there was a possibility they could come to an agreement during training camp. In other NFL news, former Texas A&M and current Cincinnati Bengals Shamar Stewart was carted off the field yesterday with a left leg injury. Stewart was the Bengals' first-round pick in 2025. He's battled injuries last season while totaling just 1 sack in 8 games. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star. This is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm AJ. That is Rob Thompson. Good morning, Robert.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Small Friday
morning.
has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's a red letter day in the Thompson household. Oh, you're there.
Man, I went to bed, for me, early last night, like 9 o'clock, and I slept like a friggin' brick.
Good for you.
Like, I mean, I'm still exhausted. I don't know when I'll catch up. I mean, someday perhaps. But,
You need a mean bean.
Yeah, you know,
I might by the end of this thing.
that keeps you moving for a lot of reasons.
That thing has so
No,
much
my wife
sugar.
got me watching the documentary about those kids at Idaho that got knifed by that crazy dude. That's
Which documentary? Because there's about 30
Well, this
of them
one just
about the
evidently-
exact same
this
story.
This one is all like body cam of the cops. Like you're seeing the whole thing through.
The Boise murders, the guy who like he killed three chicks and a dude.
and two chicks hid out in a locked room for 8 hours while they were all dead in the rest of the house.
Yeah.
It was
but
the
it's
Boise
like
murders?
Yeah.
And
I
it
mean,
starts-
there are at least 5 documentaries about this. I kid you not.
I had not seen any of them. I knew about this whole thing, so I watched 3 hours of that, then went to bed. So I was pretty sure a guy was going to knife me all night long.
But
I was in peril most of the night.
here you sit.
Here I sit.
But you are in Texas Chainsaw Massacre country.
Well, I've been calling my wife and I've gotten no answer. So
You're about 45 minutes away from an ambulance.
I need y'all to be my alibi just in case.
What kind of insurance do you have?
I have her well insured.
All right. Well, so we'll be on a boat. I mean, it'd be a tragedy,
No,
but
man.
we'd take the boat to the funeral.
It was one of those things. It was like 9:45, and when you're like, man, I got to go to bed.
Well,
Like, no, I got to finish this thing up.
no, I'm with you. That's normally my MO is like I'll start something and I'm like, oh, we got to finish
Like,
this.
I'm already in, and let's finish this
See,
thing
that's
out.
how I finished King of the Hill right away. I
Yeah.
watched it all in one day.
I've been what's it called? Small dosing, micro dosing.
Uh-huh.
Episode here,
Okay.
episode there. It's the perfect buffer.
You know what I watched last night? And this is the craziest part. My wife picked this. Mortal Kombat 2.
Awesome.
Aw.
Was it any good?
I mean, it was fine. It was a Mortal Kombat movie. It's not like it's gonna
Like,
it's not
is
going to
it
be
all the
Oscar nominated.
characters? Like,
all
and
the
that-
characters
and
are
that
there.
brought to life.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's kind of funny. Like they do one thing movies typically try to avoid is talking about anything that's pop culture because
You don't date yourself.
yeah, you don't want to date yourself. These guys don't care. I mean, I think they realize Mortal Kombat 2 is not going to be like one of these movies that people are going to watch 20 years from now and go, wow, what a film. Like, it's not The Godfather. It's Mortal Kombat 2.
Seeing if I recognize any of the stars and no.
Yeah, it's the guy from The Boys is in it.
See, I haven't watched The Boys, so I'm
Oh,
behind
that's a
this.
big misstep by you.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Huge
But it's one of those
mistake.
things. I was like 6 seasons in, so I feel like it's such a commitment. I'm going to have to. It's going to be one of those desert island, or I'll stumble on it in like 5 years and go all the way through because it was great and I didn't. It took me too long.
But yeah, there's good like
bite.
there's good ninja fighting and stuff like that, and it's kind of funny. So it was. I mean, Listen, I ain't telling you invest your time,
No,
but if
but
you're bored and you want something to watch, Mortal Kombat 2,
The fact that
not
the
the worst
missus
thing.
stumbled on there tells you there's not a lot on the TV docket right now.
And she was like, "Have we seen Mortal Kombat 1?" And I was like,
How
I
are we
was
going
like-
to know?
I said, I haven't. I mean, I kind of got the story because I understand Mortal Kombat.
Well, I don't know, man. You might have been completely lost.
No, I understand how Mortal Kombat works.
Mortal Kombat 2 could have had an
Earth
entirely
realm
different
versus
plot.
outer realm. I get it.
I don't think I ever played Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, really?
No, I'd probably moved on to something
God,
else.
that's unfortunate, man.
I was always a first-person shooter or a sport game. I never got into these types.
The
Never
fighting
was.
games.
Yeah, never was a.
Man, Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter 2. Those were like my. Those were my jams.
Yeah,
when
I
was
know
kid.
a lot of they were like my brother would always do those, but my brother was also in a different style, so we didn't really get into that flavor.
I mean, we'd have like long tournaments where.
I had a sales gig where we used to play Tekken for clients.
Okay, Tekken's like
Oh,
a.
yeah, okay.
That's the only time I ever had to get good at any of it, so I could make some money.
yeah.
But
Tekken was birthed from those. That genre.
so that's about as close as I ever got. But no, that
Okay.
wasn't the kind of game I ever bought.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Like, so I had at that point it was Mortal Kombat 2 was on Sega Genesis, and Street Fighter 2 was on Super Nintendo. So I had to have both. And you it was sometimes when you'd make the transition from one to the other, it was a little daunting.
And
'cause-
honestly, starting at about 2000, I've been pretty Xbox centric till we got PlayStation.
Oh,
12
really?
Years later, so we were kind of limited by the.
I never I've never been an Xbox guy.
You know, when I got to EA Sports, we were primary Xbox.
Yeah. I've always been a PlayStation guy. Once
What's
PlayStation
a better
came out,
platform? To be honest with you, at least it is now.
but my kids have one of each. Like so,
Yeah, that's how
and
we were.
One of them plays.
Oh yeah, my kids are like that.
But
One's
my-
Xbox, one's PS5.
My older one exclusively plays on the PlayStation. My younger one exclusively plays on the Xbox.
Well, what with us, because I was at EA and because we were so EA centric, and I was getting free games.
Yeah.
We became a complete Xbox household.
Yeah.
The PlayStation just gathered dust because I didn't have any games for it.
You didn't have the option to get them on PlayStation?
Like I said, we were Xbox centric,
Really?
at least in the company store. Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah,
I mean, the only problem at that time was there was that 360 issue. Everybody was getting the blue screen of death about 2008.
Mhm.
So we did hit that wall. But for the most part, no, EA was very much we were an EA platform, Microsoft platform first.
God, there was a time when the video game companies would just send every new video game just came to my radio station
Yeah, I was-
addressed
I
to me, and it was
worked-
like, oh, that's awesome. Like, so I'd come, oh, I got the new NBA 2K, I got the new Grand Theft Auto. Like, I don't know, I never signed up for anything. They just came to me. And it was, it was glorious. But those days have come and gone. Now you can't. They say you can't even. You're not even going to buy
No, that's all
a
digital. Yeah.
disc game anymore. You're
Costs
gonna-
too much.
Yeah, you're going to only be able to download it, which I don't like.
Oh.
Well, you
I
do
like
it with
to
your
have
music.
the hard copy,
You do it with your music.
but I don't pay for my music. I rent my music essentially.
Well, same thing.
Yeah, you're renting the game.
Yeah,
but
you know, what you're doing is you can own that game, but the platform you play it on is what you're renting.
Well, yeah, I guess so. That's the other thing. I don't like games where I have to play online with other people.
Well, that was one of the reasons I never liked the combat games.
Yeah.
But then first person shooter. Once Call of Duty came around, then I played a lot online.
Well, I
after
liked
that.
Call of Duty. I like to do the missions. I like to do, but I don't like to
You don't
play
get
with other
online?
people. No, I don't like.
It was. Just, I mean, we would do it just to buddies around the country, just a
I
chance to talk while we were playing.
I don't have buddies.
But the first one of those games.
I got a wife.
What did you play SOCOM?
no.
You never played SOCOM? That was the first kind of interactive game where you could talk. You had a headset, and you could send your squad forward. Oh, dude, that game changed my life. That was one of those
Changed your
games.
life, you
dude.
tell
That
me.
was the first time that really
It was a
since I
religious
kid.
experience for Rob.
Well, since I was a kid, where I would like all day think about the game. You know,
Oh.
you remember when you'd get those games and all you could think about was finishing it?
Yeah.
I mean, that was wake up in the morning and try to figure out, okay. And all day, couldn't wait to sit down and spend 12 hours just trying to conquer the game.
That was a massive.
hours.
Dude. Yes.
That
Oh,
was
y'all
a,
doing that? I'm outside with my bike.
No, I was like
BMX
25.
Oh, see? I was in the military. You're out there playing games?
Well, that's why I joined the Air Force. That's what we did.
what a life. What a life, I tell you. All right. It is a small Friday, as we said. That means it's a great day. Oh, it's a great day. We've got plenty of fun, frivolity. We got a little bit of sports action going on. We've got. Did you see the lady basketball?
No.
The one of the owners of the Seattle Storm were supporting Sophie Cunningham, and apparently, like one of the co-owners went after them, and it was I think it was a trans thing. I don't know, or I'm not sure, quite frankly, or I think they were arguing about trans stuff.
All I know,
but the co-owner of the Seattle Storm is now suspended from the league. Like, what is going on in this league?
If there is a misstep or an error to be made on the marketing and public relations side of the WNBA, they have done it. They have gone completely George Costanza on this. Every decision they make is wrong. At every turn, there was a way that would have made things better, and there's a way that we could have made things worse. And at every opportunity, they've made things worse.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, with every passing month, with every passing year, they cannot help but step in crap. With every opportunity, they just, if there's something that could ruin the league, tarnish the shield, and they do it. So congratulations. This is officially the poorest run league I have ever seen, short of when the USFL existed. We're just a bunch of pirates running around. It is that bad.
But also, I mean, I think we all know that had the NBA not basically financed the WNBA for years, it would have been gone long ago, and it would have been a forgotten dinosaur league.
Or whatever it would be a better version of this. It would have burnt themselves down and rebuilt in a way that would function under what is a bit of an interest. Yeah. There are people that care about this now, and you are setting it on fire.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable.
It is like in 5 years, you're going to be at the Wharton School of Business, and your senior level management project will be, describe to me how the hell the WNBA took $1 billion and just burned it up.
Blew it. Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing. All right. 210-656-3776. We'd love for you to be a part of the program today. It is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like we do have a couple of trouble spots. 35 Frontage Road, southbound Southwest Military. That's an accident right lane. And also on the southwest side at Somerset and Fisher Road. Get reports of a minor wreck. Road work continues on 35 on the northeast side. Northbound Thousand Oaks up to Weidner. That's going to take you about 25 minutes. Start moving over to your left side. 2 right lanes are closed. You're stop and go from Walsham. And then southbound 35 Randolph to 410, 2 right lanes closed. Stop and go from Judson, so tack on an extra 10 minutes to your commute. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Star sending our boys to see the boys. Our AA Best Bail Bonds coverage of Dallas Cowboys training camp in Oxnard, California begins Monday afternoon at 2. Sponsored in part by Southern Recipe Pork Rinds and AARP San Antonio. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at TSAOG.com.
George Gets Justice. It's you versus them. The driver who changed your life. The insurance company dodging your calls. They want to give you up. At George Salinas Injury Lawyers, they take on insurance giants and they fight to win. No upfront costs, no games. Just the fight for results. If you've been injured, it's time to get George. Call George Salinas Injury Lawyers at 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George Gets Justice. GetGeorge.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
You know, the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the Roo Pub is growing. Heading to the coast, the Roo Pub Rockport is open and rocking. And just in time for football, Roo Pub number 3 will be opening somewhere in the greater San Antonio area. Details coming soon. Follow Ingram Bar Group on social media or go to ingrambargroup.com. And of course, the OG Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road, just down from the Big Blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. We'll see you at the Roo.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, get any size mattress for one low price, starting at $249.99. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Woo! What? You know it.
Yeah! A little cat scratch fever on a Thursday. Axeman and Bobcat getting you to the office. Tell the man to suck the hole. Bail out around lunchtime if you're like Bobcat.
Yeah.
I got work to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Ted took a turn. He's out there, man.
Yeah.
He went another direction.
Well, I don't know that he did. I think that's kind of where he always was. And
not in the 70s. He was.
I don't think he talked about it.
No, maybe that was the case.
I think that's what I think. It was just.
Nah, he went a little out there, though.
Okay. I mean, he didn't.
Right. Yeah.
I would say he didn't. He didn't okey doke people the way Kid Rock did.
That would be. Well, it's close. It's close.
Okay.
It's close.
I mean, Kid Rock was releasing rap albums.
No, I'm not saying they're in the same boat, but they're in the same harbor.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think they ended up in the same harbor, but I'm just saying one's been parked there for a while, and the other one was like, I see some dollars over there in that harbor. I should go try to get some of them.
Well, I think there's some of that. But the sad thing is, there's nothing. I mean, Kid Rock has, the hit, the song. My name is whatever it is, but it doesn't hold a candle to Ted Nugent. Stranglehold is one of the great rock songs to ever be created.
Yeah.
I mean, just phenomenal. We lost that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That cat doesn't exist anymore.
Vic, was it you that was saying that you donated plasma one time?
I have.
It was you that was saying that.
I don't know if I've ever talked about it in college. Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, you did talk about it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You donate plasma, you're a cheap date that night.
Yeah. My sister does that.
Woo.
Yeah.
Still does that?
Well, she used to, in between jobs, she would do it like twice a week.
Yeah, man, there's like $100 in that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She would make some money.
Now, you got to go where you give it. It's like going, you could give blood and catch the Trailways bus. It's basically the same place. It's a little sketch neighborhood.
I was going to say, like, why aren't there plasma donation sites in, like, I don't know, places where you don't feel like you're going to get AIDS?
Hey, you fish where the fish are.
Okay. Well,
basically.
There in Fresno, California, at a Grifols Biomat USA Plasma Center, someone said they heard noises coming from within the wall.
Oh, God.
While they were giving plasma.
That's the beginning of your next horror movie right there.
Was it Critters or Gremlins?
No.
Zombies, man.
It was, well, eventually they were watching the wall to see if it moved again, and
what did they put in the needle?
Suddenly they saw an eye go up against a hole. And
what? No.
Yeah, it was a guy who was there, and
was he living behind the walls?
He was naked when they found him. I think that he was turned on by the thought of people giving plasma.
Did he go by the name Lestat?
I do not
Was
believe
he a vampire?
so. No,
Did he have an elbow fetish?
Or was he a count of some sort?
I don't believe so. He was arrested after being found in the wall of the plasma center. They got a call at 7 a.m. for a report of a possible person in the attic, but they searched the attic and didn't find anything. When they were called back, they heard noises in a wall, and they saw an eye show up. They tried to get the man to come out, but he started throwing metal objects at them.
Okay.
Like, what do you mean metal object? Just stuff he found on the floor, I
guess whatever he
like
could.
a tray or something
Yeah,
like
whatever
that.
he could get. Okay. Then they used pepper balls on the man.
Ouch.
And when he came out, the officers discovered that he was completely nude. He was arrested and taken to the hospital. He also damaged a water main at one point, flooding the lobby of the business.
Maybe he was showering. So they think he was in there getting off to dudes giving blood, to people giving blood?
Like I said, there's some kind of fetish involved.
Well, if you are a person who cuts an eye hole in a wall,
well, maybe you're just,
and you're nude.
Looking for a little bit, well, it's hot. I'm just thinking.
Oh, it's hot.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if that's really the case. Like, that's hardcore, man.
Well, yeah, Rob, this is a crazy person. It doesn't say it in the story, but I
trying to
put
figure
it
out how
together.
you get from, a little wood action to I got to poke a hole in a blood-giving center so I can get off. That's a big jump.
It is. It's a massive jump, but it also feels like it would all like I guess like that's why he preferred to masturbate up in the ceiling.
Where was the hole? Was the hole at eye level or other level?
Eye level.
Oh,
eye level. But like when you masturbate in the ceiling,
I've seen some movies. The hole's not at eye level.
In the ceiling, you have room to work. Once you're in the wall, it feels like you have very minimal.
There's nowhere to move it.
No, then you're going.
You're going
full on
Porky's.
Move. No, you're going full on Porky's. You're using that hole for another reason. That's why I was curious. Is it at eye level or waist level?
No, I think that would have been a giveaway, though, is what they would have called that. That's a giveaway. When you
I've been just hanging my hat on that thing.
Once there's a glory hole at the plasma center, people start to get suspicious.
Because I've never heard that word.
You've never heard that word before?
Not these ears. Not these ears. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you only know what it's looked like typed into your search bar.
You got to clear your search history. I always just put my hat on that thing. I didn't know
clear
that
the history in the app.
Real.
Yeah. It's an odd choice. It's not one that I would have gone with.
It's a difficult lifestyle to maintain, really.
It is, especially once the pepper spray hits you.
It's when you're bare ass nude and getting shot with pepper balls.
Like, dude, I'm just trying to take care of my business here.
It wouldn't have taken another minute or two.
Can you let me finish before you hit me with the mace?
Because did you see her? She's an O positive, man. She's an A negative in Dallas, but an O positive here in San Antonio. She's smoking.
So what was the blood plasma place before?
I don't know.
It had to have been a sex shop.
I don't know.
Ever heard of True Blood?
I mean, I think that, there's a possibility that this guy is just absolutely deranged.
I think that's a fair. Yeah. What in the hell is going on ESPN right now?
Yeah. I've got no idea. That's all they're talking about today on ESPN.
Is that this weekend?
Yes. That ESPN has been taken over by pro wrestling, and it's not just wrestlers. It's like they're showing guys with face paint who are putting curses on people, and it's the whole
somebody in the ghost face midgets.
There's significantly more dedication to that than there is to sports.
Well, I'll tell you, the one dude just trashed the ring with a dozer.
Was it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
It didn't appear to be.
No, it was Cena.
Oh, John Cena did that? I thought John Cena was a good guy.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Body slam.
I just saw the dozer moving. I didn't see anything.
Oh, well, it's in
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Boring.
Well, that's where.
I know.
I think that's
Bring
where
your tater tots.
That's where Brock Lesnar's from.
Oh,
that's why he's
boring.
He's the main event, Vic.
Oh,
maybe you didn't notice. He's the main event.
Why are we hammering Minneapolis? What?
I don't know.
There's plenty of
Vic's never been there. Vic doesn't leave Flea Bottom, and everywhere else is terrible to him. He's like, oh, that place sucks. Like Vic would never know. Vic doesn't know what it's like in Dallas.
No, no, I wasn't. No, well, the furthest I've traveled was, of course, California and Virginia. But
what about Chicago? Didn't you go to?
Oh yeah, I was in Chicago for 6 months.
Where's the furthest you've been outside of your time in the military?
Houston.
That's crazy.
Think of the aggravation he has saved.
Yeah.
Think of the aggravation and anger he has saved in the myriad of airports.
That's my point. Yeah,
but he's never had a meal in New Orleans.
I take it back. No, you're right. No, New Orleans. When I was in high school, we went to Mardi Gras from my sophomore, junior, senior year. That's right. Yeah, so I did experience New Orleans. Yeah, that freaking humid pit.
We got to get you somewhere. What's
the farthest away you've been?
Germany?
Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Singapore?
Yeah.
Probably for me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't one straight flight. It was several that got there, but I've never had to make the flight.
I haven't gone further west than California, but I haven't been to Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii.
I'm
kind of embarrassed to say that.
I'm not an island I don't like the beach all that much.
That flight's too long.
But well, I mean,
it's not so much the flight. I don't know why I haven't, but I'm kind of you. When I think vacation, I'm thinking cooler climes. I can get heat and water.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's easy.
Yeah.
So I tend not to go that direction. But I mean, to not have been to Hawaii at our age, it's kind of strange.
Well, I mean,
dude, my son's been to Hawaii already.
Yeah,
my
kids
middle
have
son.
been to Hawaii. I haven't.
Well, he's rich, Vic.
Yeah, he makes 6 figures a year at least.
I'm very poor.
Yeah, which brings my birthday presents are starting to arrive in the mail.
He's wearing new clothes. He's got his Victory Polo Monday shirt on today.
Yeah, my Cowboys blue polo.
You're walking the Astros.
Yeah, someone
gang.
sent me this. I got sent to the station 3 months ago, and I haven't had a chance to.
Was it addressed to AJ or just
just to
recipients?
AJ?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel
you
very
just
honored.
grabbed the station call letters.
They knew.
They knew my size. They did me right.
Man, they knew everything.
You got the gang script on that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if you saw this, Vic.
Let's see.
Houston-born, Barrio raised.
There you go.
Órale,
I think you're representing a set and don't realize it.
I don't care, man.
You might not want to get out and get gas.
You have no idea how thugged out I am, Rob.
That Hellcat red eye. That attracts some attention, bro.
No, it's an old C10 truck. What you need.
Got a lowered C10.
Yeah, lowered C10.
All right, let's take a quick break. It's the AJ and Rob Show.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like we do have a couple of trouble spots. 35 Frontage Road, southbound Southwest Military. That's an accident right lane. And also on the southwest side at Somerset at Fisher Road. Good reports of a minor wreck. Road work continues on 35 on the northeast side. Northbound Thousand Oaks up to Weidner. That's going to take you about 25 minutes. Start moving over to your left side. 2 right lanes are closed. Your stop and go from Walsham And then southbound 35 Randolph to 410, 2 right lanes closed. Stop and go from Judson, so tack on an extra 10 minutes to your commute. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If pain is slowing you down, you don't have to live with it. We target the source of your pain for fast, lasting relief. No pain pills, no surgery. Most patients notice results in just one visit. We accept most insurance plans, so getting help is easy. Don't wait. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Craving real authentic Mexican food? Tamalitos Restaurants is now serving up your favorites at 11210 Nacogdoches Road. From fresh breakfast tacos and handmade tamales to sizzling enchiladas, flavorful carne guisada, barbacoa, and more. And don't miss this. Tamalitos Restaurant is giving away over $1,000 at the Back to School Drive on Saturday, August 1st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Gomez Law Firm on 2943 Moss Rock Road. Great food, great prizes, and fun for the whole family.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're going to check in on the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard. Second day of practice for the boys.
And Brian Schottenheimer will have his thoughts on practice day number 1. Plus, we'll talk about the Houston Texans and the C.J. Stroud contract talks continue.
Are they going to sign this guy before the season starts? The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Vic, you've talked about your mechanic, right? Is real into Pokemon cards.
Yes. Oh man, you wouldn't believe it. He's
Barter
a super nerd.
Did you see what's going to happen now with Pokemon? They are starting to use facial recognition technology at Pokemon stores.
I don't understand why.
So you can only buy so much. Like, so you can't come back and, like, I guess they're...
No, because all the scalpers are going in there and buying up everything. So, and actually, my wife tells me there's about, 7, 8 people that come in looking for the Pokemon cards that she gets in her store. And they ask her, hey, when they come in, can you let me know? So she's got 8 people plus the mechanic.
Well, okay.
Jeez,
but we only take care of the mechanic.
What do you think about the... do you agree with this? Do you agree with the...
Not the facial recognition.
Well, the reason I'm curious why they would want to stop that, because those are the guys that are driving up the price. They are creating scarcity.
Yeah,
So,
they are. They're hoarding it, and then they're just putting obscene prices on it.
Because of those guys, it allows the little dude that just buys the pack at the corner store to dream. You know what I mean? Because those other dudes are buying them in such bulk that very few people are getting what you're asking. But you can find one just by buying.
I see a picture of
I
my
don't
wife
know,
sending one.
I don't know if I'm mad at it. I appreciate the democratization of it. It's kind of like they're nipping what happened with Ticketmaster in the bud.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to let this happen. But some of it is the scarcity that they create actually creates the popularity of this game. You know what I mean? It's hard to get the good stuff, but you can dream.
This happens with allocated bourbons. Like there's a big to-do about, like, should you be able to buy as much as you want? Like,
Because they're driving the price up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some people who are like, I won't pay secondary pricing for it. I'll
look at
only
this. Let's see. Look. This is a picture my wife sends. Look at all the Pokemon cards in the background.
Right.
Yeah, she sends it to him like, this is to the mechanic. Hey, did you want these? And he'll say, I want all of them. And she'll save them.
Well, so, back when I was big into shoes.
Do I want them?
Yes.
Well, back in the day when I was...
She's boning him.
When I was chasing
Probably.
shoes, when there was drops that were coming, there was a group of us that all got to know guys that worked at Foot Locker and all the different shoe stores, our plugs. And they would pull things aside. You just come and pay them a little bit extra, and you just show up and get the shoes. They'd hide them in the back room,
right?
And I mean so it's kind of the same premise.
My friend Adam and I did that at McCreeless.
Well, there were a couple of shoe stores that you knew guys, and this goes all the way back to what was that store that had like your 13th pair is free? What? That's where I knew a dude that would set aside stuff. They had a basketball court in the lobby. Anyway, that's kind of an old school way to go about stuff. Pay a little bit extra, set it off in the back room, and I'll come find you.
During the peak of craft beer, I had guys
just pull me a case off to the side.
Yeah, man, I got you. And then you take care of them, and
right. So I don't think when you look at it at its most basic, I don't think anybody's against that. Because we all want to have a guy.
Yeah.
But there's always a guy.
Yeah, there's always a guy.
But it does feel like at some point
everybody's got a guy.
But and if you've got a guy at the Pokemon store, that's one thing.
You're set up.
You've got. If you don't have a guy, you've got to go through facial recognition to buy your packs.
Well, that's kind of that I guess
at Walmart it's like that to where
that's just a bio.
If you want it,
deodorant.
It's I think 2 packages or 2 items per person, and they actually have a special area with designated workers that if people come up with a ticket, like they paid for 2 items, they get 2, and then that's it. And then there's a line of people.
So, like
I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious. Governor.
Yeah, I'm
Here's
dead serious.
2.
Yeah, so that's why when something new comes out, my wife tells me like I was just dealing with Pokemon all day, and then she'll get a display of Pokemon like with the poster and everything. There's guys willing to pay, I don't know, hundreds of dollars for that poster.
I got a question. All right, so Brigade Bar, everybody listen, 656-3776. Anybody into this? Is anybody buying cards like this, or are you just like...
I know. So here's what I do know.
Are you mad at this?
Just for feet offered the 13th
That's
pair.
it, just for feet.
Yeah.
Just for feet.
I had a plug in 2 different just for feet that he would just set aside.
I was going to say Tom McCann.
I used to get that magazine. It was different than what you guys are talking about.
Well, you got, what was that, Eastland? Eastland, man. You got the Eastland.
It was the East Bay.
East Bay. You got the East Bay catalog. That was going to be a good day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do know that there's real money in them Pokemon hills because like the card shop that I go to for football and baseball stuff, they'll send out like Instagram stories and stuff or Instagram posts that they're getting Pokemon cards. Like this kind of Pokemon is coming tomorrow.
So be here.
And 1 per person or 2 per person, whatever. And then they'll show the line. And I'm like, oh my God. I can't imagine, like, thank God I never was into Pokemon because I would be screwed.
Oh, man. You would be screwed and broke.
Okay, so if you own the store.
But there's got to be money in it.
Well, what I'm saying, so you own the store and you have X. I have a case of Pokemon that I could sell unopened as a case for like a kilo. I don't know. Let's say it's $16,000. And then, and I could have one guy walk in, slap down $16K, walk out, and I take the money and run. Or I could allot this, call in extra people to work, and have a line out the door
All they're here to do is buy 2 Pokemons and leave. So do I want to put up with the headache of putting up with all these people? Or do I want one dude to walk in and buy it and just, thank you, good luck?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm the shop owner. Obviously, you want people in your store. So you want them to stand around and maybe buy some more stuff. But if I can mark that case up so high that I can find a dude that'll walk in and I can still make more profit than I have 100 dudes lined up.
No, you could buy
I'm not
for
sure
$50.
I don't just sell it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, right now you buy them for $50, $70, $100 or whatever it costs, and they resell it for $500, $700.
Yeah. Well, let's say I marked up every one of it individually, and I have 100 walk in, or I can mark up one time to one dude and make more than all those other guys added up. I think I might just sell it to one dude and eliminate the headache.
KC says, anytime I see a limit 2 box for sale at Walmart, Costco, etc., I always buy them because you can easily make money. Costco recently had 2 boxes that were $70 each in store. I sold them for $500 plus
what?
Each. Yeah. I could have probably made more if I'd opened them and graded them and then sell, but that's too much work.
Nah.
Dude, that's wild.
But I bet he's like 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000.
I bet not.
You think so?
No, I think there's a lot of people who
Anybody
do that
else?
stuff.
Oh, dude, that's all they do. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think there's people who look at it like a business.
The guy that I buy my other stuff from.
Yes.
My salad salesman.
Yes. Your Taco Bell lettuce salesman.
Yeah, he's a multifaceted entrepreneur. He does a lot of that work. He buys and sells like Funko Pops and cards and stuff like that. So
Pokemon cards?
I think so. I think he's kind of I think if you can resell it, I
he's
think
what
you
you
can
call
do
a
it.
hustler.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I do think I see him post stuff that he has, and certainly shoes are primary. But I've seen him with other stuff too. So I guess if you hustle, it's there.
So this guy is your salad guy, your shoe guy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Wow.
You can get it. Everybody needs a guy.
This is your guy.
He's my guy. and a good dude. On top of all that, good dude.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I'll say I don't particularly love the idea of scalping, but also, I mean, it's a free market. If you get them and you can sell them.
I'm kind of like, the very reason these cards are worth the money that you're saying you're getting is because the dudes will go and buy one block and throw down $50K 8 times, hoping one time they get the 200,000. But meanwhile, they're raising the boat on every other card.
Yeah. No, but I do think facial recognition technology.
We're going a little far, but
we're crossing a line.
But again, if I have a little 5-year-old kid and I don't got much money, I want that because I want my kid to have access to the dream, access to what he wants. So I do kind of get that side.
I've been seeing a lot of posts about Logan Paul into the very first Pokemon back in '96 that was in a book, and the very first Pokemon cards were ones that you peeled from inside the book.
I hate to say it, dude. I remember those cards.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
my son was born in '96. I remember those things.
Yeah, I remember those too, and I remember seeing them, and I was like, man, what a junk.
Yeah,
it's just junk.
It made no sense. To me.
And of course it was in Japanese writing. And,
Yeah.
But
and now what would that be worth?
Did
now?
Yu-Gi-Oh come before Pokemon, or were they at the same time?
No, it was before
Yu-Gi-Oh. We started with Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon came.
So I think he paid $200,000 for a good book.
Jeez, man.
Right, $200,000, and then once he peeled the cards, if they were pretty much valuable, he would send it into PSA. There's videos that he sent 2 cards in. If they were PSA 10s, they'd be $500,000 plus.
Yeah.
But one came back a PSA 2 and a PSA 5, so he lost money on that deal big time. But he just couldn't believe it. That was like the lowest graded card that he ever got.
But you know what? Like if you go to a PSA 1 for a Mickey Mantle rookie card, is like it's more money than your house.
Well, the thing about that is we've been collecting baseball cards for 100 years. That's one thing.
Yeah.
The Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, that's an entirely different universe that came about at a different time and is handled, it appears, in a way that's a little bit different than baseball cards. Is it?
I mean,
or are they treated the same?
I think it's becoming sort of similar.
Is it?
I think there is like there's some even like to where there's some crossover, but I think it's mostly like, and this is a tale as old as time. It goes back to like junior high days. You're either like a sports guy or you're a guy who's into you don't like sports, so you're into other stuff.
But when I was a kid, there was no other stuff. You either collected sports cards There wasn't like garbage pail kids.
But that's what I'm saying. Something like this has been created to fill that void.
So are they treated the same way as far as you get in line for the rookie card? You hope you get the early card. And
I don't know enough about the Pokemon card market, but based on what we're talking about, it's similar. But this, I say it's similar. It may be crazier. Customers of elementary school age or older will be required to undergo a facial recognition scan before entering the store. The scans will ensure each customer only enters the store once per day, with anyone attempting a re-entry being turned away at the door. If you need to leave the store temporarily, for example, to use the restroom, please be sure to inform a nearby staff member before you leave. Please note that if you leave the store temporarily without staff guidance or confirmation, you will not be allowed to re-enter.
Yeah.
Wow. What?
I think we're going a little far here. I think this has gone almost to the point of I think you're creating an atmosphere because you want to create the atmosphere. I think you're trying to create exclusivity by doing all this to make everybody think, well, good grief, I got to be at that thing.
Well, I think people are falling for it.
Well, it's working.
It's working.
Facial recognition for my 5-year-old so he can go outside and take a leak? Seriously?
Well, just like anything else,
I think this is going to be flawless. I don't think they're going to have a single hiccup the entire day. I bet this system works to a T.
Well, all they're going to do is just say, no, you can't come in. Well, and this is why I think, I get what you're saying, but also, what business is willing to turn away a repeat customer unless there's like a real reason to do it?
That's why I'm like, okay, so again, I could do this with facial recognition, or I could take this case that I'm about to sell to all these people and come and have to look at their faces and not open anything, not do anything. Somebody in the world will pay more than I would have made all day for this case.
Yes.
So if I'm a business owner, do I do that?
You can't do that.
Or do
then
I
you're not going to be able to get the next shipment.
Well, who knows? Why wouldn't I?
These are the people who are selling the product initially. Like, this is the Pokemon store.
Right.
Like, this isn't like a reseller, or a second, like a Walmart or Costco.
Or Costco.
This is
the Pokemon store.
Don't break the case open. Sell it for twice as it's worth to some idiot that's got the money to sink into it.
That's like the guy at Specs when they get their case of Pappy every year going, I'm just going to buy all these at cost, and then I'm going to sell it.
No, not at cost. I'm saying you sell it at what it would have been if I'd have broken the case up and then add a margin at which only a few people would ever spend.
Yeah.
And, I'm not talking about selling it under the table for nothing. I'm talking about what would I make if I had this entire line for 24 hours, put up with all this crap, and then I'm going to add 25%, put that out there and see if some idiot will do it. And I don't have to do anything other than
but then
ship him the case.
Why would your customers come to that store?
Therein lies the $100 million question.
Yeah.
Which one do I want to go for? Do I want the expense or do I want the ease and make a little bit more? I just don't know which way I'd go with this.
Yeah. I don't think no matter what you do, they're always going to find a way around it.
Yeah, somebody's going to find a way to buy those cards. It'll be like Willy Wonka. Those guys go through the facial recognition. I'm just going to stand outside and pay these guys at a premium. Everybody walks out the door.
You want to make $100?
Yeah.
Let's talk to Jim. He knows about Pokemon.
Let's see.
Hey, Jim.
Hey guys, so I don't get the Pokemon thing either, but I work in an HEB, and it got so out of hand. As soon as we would put them out on the shelves, they would get stolen, and they're not getting stolen by the kids; they're getting stolen by adults.
Oh my God.
So we had to pull these off of the shelves, and we have to sell them behind the counter at the business center. Otherwise, they just steal them from us. And even then, we have to limit the amount people can buy because they'll come in and buy everything we have, and then customers keep coming in, and we don't have nothing to sell. It's pretty ridiculous, but it is crazy. They literally will line up at the We have Pokemon machines at some stores, and they will line up. They know what days that we get our deliveries, and they will line up and sit there at those kiosks.
There's a Pokemon machine at my HEB. Thanks for the call, Jim.
A Pokemon machine.
It's like you walk up to it like you're going to get a sody pop out of that.
And it could spit out like Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
Yeah,
here it is. Like,
okay,
bang.
I want that pack, and I want that.
Well, that's just a
that
slot
box.
machine. That's like an 8-liner.
No,
that's just a regular. That's gambling, man.
No, anytime you're buying cards, it is.
Yeah, you're just gambling.
But you pick like, okay, I want that pack, and you push the button, and it drops the pack down to you.
They will camp overnight.
Oh yeah, Jim. Well, Jim just told me yet another reason why. Whatever shipment I get, I'm not breaking that thing open. It is for sale for X, and I'm going to make it so. I don't have to worry about nothing. One dude's going to show up and take it all out. I don't have to worry about guys robbing me. I don't have to worry about all that stuff. I'm selling it to one cat.
I mean, it's not. I don't know. I don't know what the move is. But like, if I'm getting my stuff stolen at HEB, like, what are we doing here? And I would bet Jim. Like, I bet Jim doesn't have that problem when it comes to, I don't know if they get football cards at HEB or whatever, but like.
Yeah, are people lining up?
Walmart does.
For the Cowboy
but are they
rookie
stealing
line?
They get cards the way they're stealing.
Maybe the Panini ones, the more expensive ones.
Okay,
maybe.
But, yeah,
that's wild, man. All right, 210-656-3776. It's AJ and Rob show.
Sound off like you got up there. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob show. Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the morning huddles. Rangers double dinger payday. Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits one, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Missions fans, celebrate Tuesdays for the Cultura at Wolf Stadium with AARP $2 Tuesdays. Presented by San Antonio Sports Star. $2 tickets, beer, hot dogs, and more every Tuesday home game. Get your tickets at samissions.com.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here, and I've got a question for you. What if every month you had access to a different exotic car? Well, that's what Pascucci Prestige membership is all about. Instead of owning one dream car, you get access to an entire collection of incredible vehicles and concierge-level service. It's luxury without the long-term commitment. You know, if you've ever wondered what it's like to live the exotic lifestyle, this is your chance. Pascucci Prestige. Visit PascucciPrestige.com and book your ride today.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
When a child is struggling with their mental health, the adults around them can make all the difference. Parents, teachers, coaches, anyone who shows up in a child's life. Because in those tough moments, kids are looking to the grown-ups around them for support.
If you're at school having a bad day, you just don't want to do anything.
I just get these thoughts like, do better. All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed?
He's just in tears in the huddle. I was like, what's wrong? And he's just like, I'm just so frustrated, and I didn't know what to do.
None of my undergraduate studies talked about mental health.
Teachers need tons of help.
That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation provides free expert-developed tools and resources to help adults support the kids they care about.
Having those resources is the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
Because when adults feel supported, kids do too. Kids Mental Health starts with us. Find free resources at kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org.
My name is Erica. My son, Kason, is a patient at Shriners Children. My oldest called me and said, Kason got burnt. I said, how bad is it? He wouldn't answer me. Before we could see Kason, the trauma doctor came in and said he needs to go to Shriners.
To survive a burn injury and to return to life unafraid and full of joy and be who you're supposed to be is what we strive to deliver to our patients. His injury was a big injury, and I think a testament to the care that we provide. He's fully functional. He's riding his dirt bike, doing all of the things that you would want him to do. I can't think of another system that has the impact on pediatric patients that Shriners Children's does.
I wouldn't do anything else.
We're just so thankful that Kason is still here because things can change in the blink of an eye.
Go online right now to loveshriners.org.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You know, we don't throw him into the mumbling category nearly enough.
We
He
don't.
doesn't quite have the Pearl Jam-esque kind of mystique of mumbling, but he's got it pretty good.
Now, this is interesting. Vic, where do you live? Flea Bottom, huh?
Yeah.
Jose says his neighbor's a manager at Dollar General, and he says he pays his lawn guy with Pokemon cards.
Oh, no.
Not you?
Not me.
Okay.
No, we pay our mechanic. We pay him with.
Now,
Yeah.
Unknown
But
makes
if there's an opening, I might be available.
Unknown makes a really good point here. From an investment perspective, Pikachu is never going to get a DUI or have a domestic violence case against him.
True.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Because like when I started to get back into cards a little while ago, and what's the guy's name? Oh Lord, it's gonna kill me now. The guy that played for the Rays that was statutory raping that gal down in the Dominican or whatever it was.
I've erased his name from my data banks.
Either way, but
it collapsed under his own charges. He was those cards were
Wander Franco.
Yeah, Wander. There we go.
And at the time, Wander Franco was like the hottest dude in baseball cards. Like if you found a Wander Franco card, it's like, oh man.
But okay.
So imagine dudes paying thousands of dollars for those cards, and then you find out he's a rapist, and now they're worth nothing.
Let's say, is my OJ rookie card, is it worth more today because of what he did or less?
But OJ had already made a full-blown career. Wander Franco was like a second-year dude that looked like he was going to be a star.
Is a bad thing happening to my card necessarily a bad thing for the value?
But you got to wait till he's established.
Like a true murderer.
Yeah.
This is AJ and Rob in the morning with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
A lady pole dancing in her living room. Now she set up the pole, and whether it's practice or exercise or whatever she's doing, but the pole wasn't mounted very strong, and it moves, and then it hits the sprinkler system. She flooded her entire apartment complex.
Are they like the low-life strippers? Or are they the actual high-quality strippers?
The ones that are practicing at home to try to get things right.
I don't remember what this woman looked like.
You did.
I don't care what kind of gymnastics somebody does on a pole, because that's not what I'm there for. All right, I'm not there for a show like that. I want to look at you and ogle.
Yeah.
I'm there to drool. I don't really care what kind of acrobatic activity you have going on there.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
South Texas summer is no joke. With temperatures in the triple digits, your roof takes a beating. Call Stevens Roofing and Solar at 210-785-0994. They're local, family-owned, and ready to help. Get a free, no-obligation roof inspection from a team that knows South Texas weather. Whether it's commercial or residential, a small repair, or a whole new roof, get peace of mind with Stevens Roofing. Call 210-785-0994 today. Stevens Roofing has you covered.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
If you or someone you love is struggling with alcohol or drug use, you do not have to carry it alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as CICADA. We help people take the next step with compassion, privacy, and no judgment. You do not need all the answers, just a safe place to start. And 90% of our services are provided at no cost. Call Cicada at 210-225-4741. That's 210-225-4741. Or visit cicada.org.
Scorching hot deals are here at North Park Chevrolet's Heart of Summer event. Get 0% interest for 60 months on a new 2026 Silverado 1500 Custom and don't make any payments until October. Or drive home a new 2026 Traverse for just $36,999. Or lease a new 2027 Equinox LT for just $399 a month. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
Introducing Wrangler Tough Light Jeans. The cowboy cuts you know and love. Now up to 20% lighter. Because lighter isn't a compromise. It's a better way to wear denim. Wrangler Tough Light. Tough jeans just got lighter.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Still working a couple of stalls. I-10 eastbound just past Fresno and I-10 westbound approaching Vance Jackson. Both of those off to the right shoulder, so main lanes are getting by. Now, this road work 35 northbound, Thousand Oaks to Weidner, that's causing a 20-minute commute. 2 right lanes are closed. Stop and go from Walsham. About 15 minutes on 410 eastbound between Austin Highway on over to 35. That has 2 right lanes closed. 35 northbound Eisenhower to 410, stop and go. And 410 eastbound, the connector to northbound 35. That road work blocks the ramp. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time saver traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys had their first training camp practice on Wednesday. One of the many questions coming into camp is who's going to be RB2? The thought was Jaden Plouffe. Not so fast. Phil Maffa had second-team reps. In Houston Texans camp, GM Nick Casario addressed C.J. Stroud's contract extension talks yesterday, saying they're still having conversations and admitted there was a possibility they could come to an agreement during training camp.
SportsCenter is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, San Antonio. AJ and Rob on a small Friday.
Yes, sir, baby. We're almost home.
Oh, yeah.
Almost home. Is this weekend the last weekend without football till February? I think so. The Hall of Fame game's a week from now, right?
Yeah, if you count the Hall of Fame game. I was going to say the first
football.
First preseason games are August 13th, I believe. So yeah, this is the last one for a while.
So here we go.
What do you got? Weekend plans?
No, I don't.
You'll never believe what I'm going to do. I'm going to an art show.
Oh, where?
What?
That's the part that's unbelievable. Like if I was going to an art show in Houston or San Antonio, it wouldn't be.
No. See, an art show. I know this.
Boring.
There's going to be alcohol.
I don't even know if there is.
I guarantee you they will. How are you going to buy the alcohol? They ply you with booze, so you know there's going to be free booze.
Let me explain. So remember a couple weeks ago I went to that funeral and got to meet. I met up with two of my best friends from when I was a little kid.
Uh-huh.
And last weekend I went out Livingston and went hunting with one of them. Well, the other one is an artist. And
what's his medium?
Pencil, paint. He does all of it. So he just sits down and he
renders art.
Yeah,
okay.
And
not like a welder making statues and stuff.
No. But he's a drawer.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like an art show in Beeville, Texas. There's a Beeville Museum of Art.
I guarantee you, there's going to be booze there.
I would hope, but
it's going to be white wine. But
he's got some of his art on display at this thing.
I think that's awesome.
So I'm going to go down there and support
You're
him.
You're going to end up with a piece. You know,
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some of his stuff in my house. He's very good. I'll show you some during the break.
That's a good thing to be doing, man.
Yeah.
Not only supporting a buddy, but uplifting your soul by viewing art.
Yeah, I like to.
You're a fancy
I'm a very
dude.
fancy man.
You're going to be the fanciest folks in Beeville. I'll tell you that.
Very fancy man.
You're going to be you might want to wear long pants. You might want to put on your long pants for this.
I probably will wear long pants.
You might want to put on the cherry goats just to show off a bit, and so you can get those artists to really come and explain to you their thought process in creating this work. That really should be hanging in your living room for $1,000.
$1,000, you tell me?
Yeah, just $1,000. You too. Gonna have some good old friendly art.
I guess so.
Then you start hoping he dies. Because,
no, I don't want that.
Not that guy. There's gonna be other artists, right? Or is it just his? You're gonna buy his no matter what.
It's other dudes too. I guess.
Yeah, so you're gonna end up buying something else and hoping he dies.
I don't know how much we're gonna buy. Like we've got so much crap on the walls at our house. Like we're running out of room.
You know, the best thing that happens in those situations.
We're running out of room in a 3,000 square foot house. That tells you how much crap we've got on the walls.
You've got two collectors in your house that are eventually going to depart. But
that's true.
But the best thing about these kind of shows is have your friend find the one that's cost effective first. Just buy it right off the bat.
Like whatever my friend's cheapest work.
I'm not saying cheap.
His least expensive.
The one that fits your budget the best.
Okay.
And just get it out of the way. I'm telling you, just get it, buy it. And let him post it and let him put sold up there so everybody can see at least one work is sold. And then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. And there's no pressure if there's like one piece left and you can sell out and it's the most expensive bit and you've been there all day and haven't bought anything.
Yeah.
So my experience is get it out of the way first, get it out, and then the rest of the day gets a whole lot easier.
Well, I'm not going to be there all day. I think it's like an hour or 2 hour thing.
Oh no, you're right. But I'm just saying.
I'm hoping anyway. I've never done this before.
I don't know if this is like an exposition, like he's showing off, bringing his wares home, or is it like, man, I need to make some money.
No, I think it's more like showing off local artists, like the people who grew up there.
Well, the term starving artist is appropriate. You know what I mean? So
I mean, he's not a full-time artist. Like he works in he installs telecommunication stuff, but he's
a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're going to have a good weekend. This is going to be a good one.
He's got great salad. You'd be a big fan of him.
That's normally how the process goes.
He's got it's good.
Most
stuff.
salad eaters are pretty good artists.
Yes, he's very healthy.
They have just whatever their medium might be.
Yeah.
So mine is chalk drawings on sidewalks.
Yeah. We've talked about a little bit how less and less our drinking habits are like. I mean, the America is just for whatever reason we don't want to get drunk anymore.
Nah,
you would. It's wild because like you would, and this may be related. Let's just throw this out there. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if you ask people like, "Hey, is America in a better or worse place than it's been in the last 100 years?" There's a good majority of people would say, "Man, things are bad right now." A lot of people think things are bad right now. And normally, what do you do when things get bad?
You drink.
You drink. And for whatever reason, that's not happening.
Well, as this news comes out, I read yesterday, and this was in a New York Post article, so you can take it for what it's worth. Sometimes you question the source on some of these. But yesterday, and the most recent studies have shown more people consumed cannabis last year than drank.
Yeah. Wow.
This is the first time in American history
that
wild. Those that polled, more people consumed cannabis.
Okay.
In one shape or another than drank alcohol.
One of the oldest and largest wine and liquor distributors in the U.S., they've been in business for more than 125 years, filed for bankruptcy yesterday.
Who'd have
Chapter
thought,
11.
Man? Who'd have thought? In fact, one of the more recession-proof businesses were always the sins. You know, who'd have thought that you'd go bankrupt selling booze?
Republic National Distributing Company.
That's crazy.
Filed for Chapter 11, and they go back to 1898. Think about it. They survived Prohibition.
Yes.
They survived the Great Depression.
COVID.
They survived. Liquor was. People were drinking all-time highs at COVID.
And I wonder, when we think about how we got here, the role that COVID did play. Did people overconsume that 3-year period that we had a lot of people like, man, I cannot drink like this anymore, so I'm quitting altogether? Because everybody I knew, it was funny. It was a joke. You'd go into neighborhoods on trash day, and the number of clanking bottles in the recycling, it was ridiculous. So I wonder if people reached their limit and said, I'm stopping altogether because I spent the last 3 years day drinking and teaching my kids.
Hey, at what point when was drinking and driving illegal?
Well, it's always been illegal. I think that the turning point in Texas was when there was no longer an open container. Used to, you could drive and have an open container in your car, and as long as it wasn't within arm's reach, you were okay.
Okay.
And once we went away from that, I think the screws were turned, and now
because I remember hearing stories back then that if you got pulled over and you were drunk, you were just escorted home.
Well, every town had its stories. But it certainly wasn't you weren't going to get a 40-year term if you had your 5th DWI back in 1972. I can tell you that. It would just be stop it. Now Deputy Dog's going to follow you around all the time, make sure you don't
do
drive.
that no more.
But I do think that once, that was mid-'80s when that hit, when we could no longer have an open container in the car. I think at that point we started paying attention a little bit more.
According to court documents, alcohol consumption has fallen sharply since 2022.
See, right after COVID.
The proportion of U.S. adults who identify as regular drinkers is currently at its lowest level in 90 years.
Is that your experience? Personally, is that your experience? Do you? And this is for the listeners, 656-3776. Do you have, in your circle of friends, are you drinking less? Because I think I might be a little bit, but I'm still drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not, but I'm of an age where, either people drink a whole lot more or a whole lot less.
So I drink less now than I did a year ago.
But you might still have a beer. You might not have 3, but you're still going to have a beer.
Yeah.
And I think that's me. I'm still going to have some alcohol. It's just I'm not going to have a lot of alcohol.
I had the same bottle of liquor for 3.5 years.
That's insane.
Well, no,
see,
no,
that's insane.
It's still 3/4 full. The Ciroc I have.
I
know.
This is before I've had it before the whole BS with Diddy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't dropped that bottle because it's all lubed up with baby oil.
It's got kind of a funny taste, too.
No, I have it wrapped in a towel.
Yeah, Vic falls asleep. He falls asleep every day and his butthole hurts the next day. No wonder you don't drink it that much. Vic's I drink every time I drink that Diddy juice. I
dream of Justin Bieber and
fall
wake up
asleep
sore.
and I wake up and my ass hurts. I don't know why.
I know. My wife's holding the bottle. You want another one?
No.
Have another one.
No.
I got to sleep on my stomach, honey. I don't know what's going on. But my experience is my circle still drinks. I haven't noticed, unless they were alcoholics, and those guys have fallen by the wayside over the years. But for the most part, the dudes that I've been drinking with for 20 years are still drinking. I don't know of anybody that's slowed down.
I also would say, now you are in a class where the people that you surround yourselves with are probably not like in financial strife.
Do you think money plays
That's
a role?
what I was going to ask.
I wonder if it's a downgraded version, like instead of drinking, let's say, I was trying to Blanton's. I'm drinking.
For me, I would I'll never go into the store and buy a bottle of Jim Beam. If I don't have the money to buy a bottle of booze that I'm gonna enjoy.
So you're not gonna just have a daily drinker like Jack and then a special drinker like Blanton's. You're just gonna drink the Blanton's.
That's all I drink. I don't. I mean, at least at my house.
No, I have friends that are both ways. That I have one very close compadre that he has a daily drink of Jack, but if there's friends and family or he's feeling special, he's going to upgrade. But his daily drink is the Jack.
I'm
Coke.
more likely to not drink than drink.
Really?
Swill because I don't enjoy it. For multiple reasons. I don't enjoy the way it makes me feel the next day, and I don't enjoy the taste of it at the time. You know what I mean?
Maybe that is the crux here. That some of the people's tastes have changed, and because they've changed, and only expect the best, I'm not going to buy a lot of it. But when I do have it, I'm going to have the best. And that probably makes a big difference.
Maybe so. Brands include, apparently Republic lost more than $3 billion in annual revenue. Brands like Tito's Handmade Vodka, Brown Forman, and High Noon all moved distribution to competitors. And yeah, so that's and a lot of it is they're saying smaller suppliers who don't have leverage could be in real financial distress, as any significant repetition exposure could put them in a hole that's simply too deep to climb out of. So there's been a lot of smaller bankruptcies too. So if Republic's going to fall out, it could be a lot more of this.
How do you lose money distributing Tito's?
I don't know, man.
I mean, seriously,
it's unbelievable to me.
And I wonder if light alcohols have maintained while darkers have not, because I know doctors' orders a lot. Like my doctor's like, no more, as little as possible dark liquor.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get to the clears.
Maybe so.
Yeah. That's what my doctor told me when I had my nephrectomy back in 2007. He goes, if you drink, it says, I don't drink. He goes, but if you do, when you do, just stick to clear.
Because it seems like the tequila segment alone, in my mind, seems to be exploding. It seems like there's a new tequila, mezcal, all that stuff. That seems to be the one segment that does seem to be growing. And I thought it was more about, doctors saying, drink something clear.
But when I drink tequila, I drink
the best.
I drink brown tequila. Like I drink añejo or dark tequila.
So I'm trying to find an answer other than we're just not into it anymore. And I wonder how much cannabis played a role in this too.
I mean, I would think in states where it's legal, I'm sure it does play a big role. But in some states where it's, you were telling me that it's going to be like,
if you're into the deltas and the CBDs and all that, you have until tomorrow night at midnight to go get it from the locals, because after that it's all gone.
It's going to be off the shelves.
It's all gone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I already got mine.
That sucks.
I bought them out.
That sucks, man.
I pulled the Pokemon.
Because I like having, I do like sitting down with one of those weed drinks every once in a while.
For the very first time, I had the Willies over the weekend, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it
probably don't hit you the way it hits like the average person.
No, but there is definitely it's there.
Yeah, but and some breweries are doing it, and like I told the story where I had 2 10-milligram ones, and then I had my son go grab me a third one, and it was the 25-milligram, and suddenly I was like, whoa.
Good night, Irene.
That was too much. Like, I crossed my threshold. But, no, I that's unfortunate that we're going that way, but maybe the alcohol industry is like, hey,
you got to shut them down.
Yeah, get these guys out of here.
I got to sell some Trulies. I got Trulies in the warehouse.
That's entirely possible.
You know what it is? No, my friend Adam texts me. He goes, people don't have money to drink because they're spending it all on Pokemon cards.
There you go. I only get the good stuff when I get the 8-level Pokemon.
All right, let's take a quick break. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
The guys will be out back.
Stop hitting it so hard.
I mean, right back. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and the Gomez Law Firm present the 2026 Back to School Drive. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1 or while supplies last at the Gomez Law Firm, 2943 Moss Rock Drive. Free backpacks and school supplies for all school-age children while supplies last. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1. Sponsored in part by the College for Healthcare Professionals, AI United Insurance, Central Med, Tamalitos Restaurants, Somerset Academy, and Romo Door Supply.
The granddaddy of all hunting shows is back, and we're celebrating our 50th year of the Hunters Extravaganza. Join us in San Antonio August 7th through 9th. Come see Gator Country, Heart of Texas snake handlers, enter the deer competition, and compete in the annual indoor 3D archery tournament. Discover the latest hunting gear and apparel, book hunts, and find everything you need for the hunt. The Hunters Extravaganza, brought to you by the Texas Trophy Hunters Association. Get tickets at ttha.com.
If you're 75 or older, ask yourself this: do you still need your life insurance policy? Or does selling your life insurance for a large, immediate cash payout make more sense? With Benefit Advance, you can sell all or part of your life insurance for a lot of money. Call 888-200-7156. That's 888-200-7156.
Benefit Advance is not a licensed broker or purchaser of life insurance policies and refers policy owners to licensed purchasers. Currently affiliated with Life Insurance Settlements, Inc.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Woo! Pretty good robot. He's a poppin', and I'm a lockin'.
Do the Pokemon.
Is there a Pokemon?
I don't know.
Look like. No. When you grow up where I did, if you tried it and you couldn't, you're going to get your ass kicked. Just
Bring it on.
Just stand there with a white man's overbite.
Bring
Let
it
the other
on.
guys do it.
Bring it on. I ain't scared. You don't like my robot? I'd fight them too if they said something bad about my robot. I ain't afraid, Rob.
Man, you ain't got no robot.
I battle for my
Man,
robot.
that ain't no robot.
Can you windmill? Do a head spin?
No.
None of that? You didn't have the linoleum? I did.
You know what they you know what
Actually, it was
up linoleum.
No, I couldn't afford that. It was just the cardboard from the old
most
refrigerator.
Of my friends had the the cardboard
from the toilet paper box at HEB. Remember, my mom and dad worked for HEB. So.
Oh, you got a refrigerator box.
Oh man, I had cardboard
for
days.
Whole dance floor.
So like they've started more and more. I've been going back to the gym for the last 5-6 months, and in our warm-ups, they've started doing like you do like like rolls and stuff like that to get like get loose, and then at the end they're like
Tony Romo before a drunk test.
Yeah, and then at the end they're like, all right, last one, let's do cartwheels. I don't do cartwheels.
What the hell, man?
And
all right, let's finish up with a herky.
Like the one thing I've learned, like doing
why would you do a cartwheel?
Doing like jujitsu and Thai boxing is most of the guys who are good at these things are smaller people. Like they
have to be.
The best martial artists are typically smaller. And
well, yeah, Bruce Lee was short.
Yeah, like and those guys, like if I were,
because they needed it.
If I were 5'6" and 140 pounds, I could do cartwheels like you wouldn't believe.
But you're 6'3".
There's too much of me.
Why? What's the point?
You're going to hit the light.
Just to make yourself more athletic.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's just.
I think they're doing it just to laugh at you guys.
I mean, I don't do it.
I'm gonna make them do a cartwheel.
I don't do it. I just don't do it. I don't try.
There's about 4 or 5 guys in the back exchanging money as you did it.
Could you do a cartwheel?
I don't think so.
I've never tried. I feel like I could.
I think I would do more of like I don't know that I could get my legs all the way up and over.
No, I can't get my legs straight.
I could pull off a full off round off.
I'll break my elbow or something.
I feel like my legs would go around and like they'd land, but it'd be more like a jump with like it wouldn't be straight over the top. I don't try to do it though.
I don't know. If someone bet me, I bet I could.
But every time they say, I guarantee right now you couldn't. I guarantee you right now. Rob's elbow would be inside out.
See, now
the doctor would be like, Rob, what were you thinking? Are you stupid?
Well, we can.
Will you just stop using the wheelbarrow?
I know. And then he lands on his knee, and his knee's messed up.
I have to take into account the other activities that might be affected by this dumb idea.
Oh yeah, see.
But I think I could do one.
I can't. I know. I already know I can't.
In my mind,
nope.
I'm backflipping
I'm too
and
heavy.
cartwheeling right now.
I am certain that you can't.
You don't think so?
I'm certain.
Well, right now I can't because I'm,
Now,
give me 6 months though.
My brother was when we were out at the river. Of course, we were getting drunk.
Are you jumping off cliffs here?
Yeah. But then he was like he was trying to. He thought he was more athletic than one of the 18-year-olds that was out there.
We all have that moment. Eight beers in.
Oh, mentally, we're
About
all
8
young.
beers in,
Yeah.
I'm more athletic than any son of a bitch around here.
And my brother climbed up on the picnic table, like one of those like the concrete picnic tables.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Tell me he was going to jump
Did he do a
like a
backflip?
flip off.
He did a backflip off of the picnic table onto the ground. Like
that's pretty impressive.
And he landed it for a second, and then he fell.
A little top heavy.
And then his leg was hurting for the rest of the trip.
See, that's the whole thing here. Don't tell me I can't, because then I have to go.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to hurt myself.
That's the thing. Like I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
I just say like, yeah, I can't do that. That's
or
not.
just tell myself that I can and just never have to prove it. Oh, no, that wouldn't be a problem. I don't need to do that.
And like we've always every year we've always done a backflip off the cliff there. And this year I was like, no. I'm not going to do that.
I think I've done my last backflip.
And I don't know. Well, listen, the only reason if I were out there right now, I would do it because the water's now running at a level.
Okay, so it was more about depth of water.
Yeah, it was like I was sitting in the river and my nuts were barely wet. I wasn't going to do a backflip into that. Like that's asking for a broken leg. I don't need that.
Well, no, for me, it's more a matter of physical mechanics. I'm not sure my body spins that way.
Oh, it does. It probably would. I bet it would.
The force required, I no longer possess.
I bet it would. And I finally, so my 14-year-old, he did a backflip off the cliff for the first time this year, and he was like, I don't think I can do it. And I was like, it's like all you got to like once you have the balls to like push yourself, your body's going to do the rest of it. But that's also, again, that's you flying through the air. A cartwheel is like.
It seems to me I could get that.
I don't think so.
The real.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to knock your hustle. I just don't think so.
Oh, we're never going to know.
No,
I'm just going to declare victory and carry on. But I feel like I could. In my mind, I just did one. Here's another one.
No, I didn't see it either.
Oh, that one was a round off. I'm actually getting pretty good.
You remember? The other day we were talking. Oh, you know what? I guess we're up against it. Look, I'm going to give you a Diddy update. We were just talking about Diddy with that bottle that Vic's wife abuses him with. We'll talk about the latest with Diddy getting out of prison coming up. It's the AJ and Rob Show 94.1.
Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show.
Did you hurt yourself doing a cartwheel? Did the round off pull a muscle? If it did, I've got your answer for you. If you're living in pain, it's a Rosti. Rosti providers are all around San Antonio, literally experts in getting you out of pain quickly. Now, they're not your typical medical output. This is not your mom and dad's go to your general practitioner, take a couple pills, and come see me in a week. It still bothers you. This is a hands-on approach. This is a trained medical professional, whether it be a chiropractor, a physical therapist, a general practitioner as well. They all achieve these Rosti certifications, and they with one intention in mind, and that's to get their patients out of pain. and it works. I'm living proof. I had lower back issues most of my adult life, and I didn't know why. They just come on me out of nowhere. Well, they explained to me why it happened, and they started fixing the problem. And it turned out the problem was actually in my hamstrings. They fixed that, and my back issues went away. I want that for you. If you're living in pain, Arasti can fix it. Soft tissue injuries, man, you're going to be out of the woods in no time. The number is 210-468-1891. Their website is arasti.com. Trust me, it is where you want to go. Call Arasti today. Let them fix you, and you can come by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We've got some road work along 35 that's causing delays. Northeast side, northbound, Thousand Oaks to Wegener. 2 right lanes are closed. It's going to take you about 15 minutes to get through. You'll start to slow down right around Waltham. Also a 15-minute ride, 410 eastbound Austin Highway to 35. 2 right lanes closed. You're slow from Harry Wurzbach. And a couple of stalls that are off to the shoulder. I-10 eastbound just past Fresno and I-10 westbound as you approach Vance Jackson. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Star sending our boys to see the boys. Our AA Best Bail Bonds coverage of Dallas Cowboys training camp in Oxnard, California begins Monday afternoon at 2. Sponsored in part by Southern Recipe Pork Rinds and AARP San Antonio. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern Recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors, big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern Recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149. When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Girl, it's back. We've been waiting. I love that honey pepper pimento sandwich.
And that pineapple dragon fruit and Sprite is everything. It's got that razzle-dazzle that makes you stop and say, okay, wait a minute.
I love the creaminess of the pimento cheese. It's savory, it's bold, it's flavorful.
Our faves are back. High five, girl.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Former Texas A&M and current Cincinnati Bengals Shamar Stewart was carted off the field yesterday with a left leg injury. Stewart was the Bengals' first-round pick in 2025. He's battled injuries last season while totaling just 1 sack in 8 games. The New Orleans Saints utility man Taysom Hill, the reason for 1,000 fantasy football arguments, has announced he's leaving the Saints and is now a free agent.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
So remember the other day we were talking about Diddy, and Diddy got into a fight at prison and got put into solitary.
Yeah.
What's he doing to Jeep up anyway?
Well, now the news comes today from, according to TMZ. Well, and I say according to TMZ, this is according to the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Prisons website, excuse me, FBI, not FBP. He's got a new release date. Now, January 24th, 2028.
He's still got a little time.
That's a month earlier than we previously thought. The February date came after an expected April 2028 release.
They keep shrinking this thing,
which had been moved up from June of 2028.
So he's now 6 months. Is he getting good time? Or
he's getting in fights at the prison.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Has he been getting good time? And this isn't federal time, is it?
No. I don't think so.
So he might be able to earn, depending on what state he's in.
50 months in prison is what the original, that was the original sentence. And now it looks like it's going to be much less time. And they don't give any explanation for why, but he was convicted on 2 prostitution charges in October 2025. But he's in New Jersey, is where he's locked up.
I think they got him on state stuff, so maybe he can earn it.
FCI Fort Dix.
Well, no, that's Fed time. He's doing federal time, so no, they're affecting his sentence.
I don't know.
You know, I guess we have a right to be mad at it, but you know, he is kind of paying the price. He's already. I think we're done with him.
Well, I think when Diddy comes out, he
he might have that OJ rebound where he's.
I don't think
that
so.
way,
I think we're gonna be like, Diddy,
I think you're kind of done.
We don't
better rest. I hope you put some money in a bank someplace that they couldn't find.
Kind of like R. Kelly.
R. Kelly ain't never getting
R.
out.
Kelly, he's done. He's done. But I was thinking more like the guy that. Well, you know what? He's still bigger star than I thought he would be. The guy that beat up Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's like you think after that.
He's still going.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, and he's still a big star.
Because he can dance.
Yeah, I guess so. And hell, Kanye West sold out the Alamo Dome.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what? What am I thinking? You're absolutely right. He'll come back. He'll never be what he was, but there will always be an audience for Diddy music.
I'll be honest. I just want you to imagine for a minute. You are one of these guys that worked for Diddy or was in his circle at some point.
Okay.
And you watch the documentaries now that he's been locked up, and you realize that
there's some money in this.
No,
he had sex with men.
That Diddy might have done something to you.
That night you fell asleep early.
Yeah.
I think I'd be like, yeah, let Diddy out early. I got something for Diddy when he gets out of here. Because I think there might be some revenge out there for Diddy.
In prison,
I don't know,
he can buy
man.
protection. You know, in prison, he can pay for people to protect him.
Yeah.
Once he's out,
that's it. It's a different story,
it's a
man.
different story.
I'm sure he's still got more money than he knows what to do with.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be
He's
broke.
going to be all right.
But a guy like that, I think a lot of it's frittered away.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like he's getting out earlier. I thought he was going to be in there like basically forever. And now it's
that's
like,
what they made it seem like.
I know. They're letting this dude out so fast. 50 Cent came out and he was, you could have been anywhere, but you picked being here. Thank you. He was at a concert. You could have been in Fort Dix with Puffy in the box.
Could have been. Notice how you said Puffy.
Oh, yeah.
It needs Diddy is too close to what he did. He's gonna have to come up with another nickname.
Yeah, but like Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, like everybody knows who you are.
But I'm just saying, you were diddling kids,
yeah, right?
So Diddy might you might need to get rid of that one.
Well,
go back to Puff or something else.
I don't know.
Just go back to Sean.
Sean, just be Sean Combs, man.
Yeah.
But I love that that Fitty is still like. He's still trolling this dude.
Man.
He's still trolling this dude after like And that's the other thing. I wonder if Diddy has seen the documentary.
Oh, I guarantee you he has.
Because I don't know how much TV you've got in federal prison, but
he's watching.
seen it.
No, he's watching the Odyssey and IMAX in there.
He's watching Orange is the New Black is what he's watching.
But I'd be there may be some beef pop off when they get out of there.
I get the sense that the street justices have not begun yet.
Yeah, he's still got time.
I wouldn't
go
go
to
to Vegas.
Since we had a good rap beef.
Don't go to
especially
Vegas.
one that ended in violence.
Yeah.
I know. We'll see. But Diddy, things are looking up for Diddy.
I'd like to see Diddy in a fight.
Well,
Think it was open face slaps, or do you think he really bowed up?
Well, TMZ said that their reports are that Diddy held his own in the fight.
He's Brooklyn. Where's he from? He's from the city.
I think Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I have an update on another story that we talked about. Remember the Salamanca City School District that was going to have the robot teacher?
Oh yeah, up in New York State.
AI-powered robot. That teacher was so hot too. Realbotics is that's the company that made the doll. The school district is pausing their plans to use the robot in the classroom after state education officials, teachers, and local residents were concerned. The company who makes the robot has ties to a company that produces hyper-realistic sex bots.
Well, of course. That's where they're making their money, to fund the research. Porn leads most industries first. I mean, the reason we had VHS tapes is because of porn. So I get it.
The school district made they approved the purchase, and then they figured this is going to.
So that was their justification because they have another branch of the business making sex dolls?
Well, as news spread, the small community parents and teachers worried about how students' personal information would be used.
Well, that's a concern.
And they said on social media, the school said Sally won't be collecting students' personal information, recording audio or video of its interactions, or sending data back to the company that made it.
What's the Sally? Or
Sally
Sika?
is
was
the
it Sika?
Sally.
That was the
her
problem.
name.
They named the teacher Sika.
Sally.
Oh.
Sally.
There's a whole segment of our society has no idea who Sika was.
Yeah, and they, I guess, they decided this is just it's not worth it yet. But they're saying
I don't want it.
A robot built by a company associated with sex dolls has no business in our classrooms. That's the president of the labor union, New York State Union Teachers.
Oh, the teachers' union's upset.
Yeah.
Now, if they didn't have a sex doll line, would she still be okay with it?
I'm guessing she doesn't want her job to be
That's
lost
what I'm
to a
saying.
robot.
I think this was the lowest hanging fruit. And I'm not sure I agree. I do agree. But if you can't afford to find a teacher, and this is your only alternative, I wouldn't have turned it down.
The company pushed back at the idea that Sally was simply a repurposed sex doll, saying it was a newly manufactured, purpose-built educational unit with no modified hardware.
I don't know. I've seen this movie. Saw this movie in 1988. They predicted the future.
Sally.
Sex robot teachers.
But the sister company owns ownership stake in Real Doll, which is a longtime maker of sex dolls, including a line of AI-powered model billed as the world's most advanced sex robots. But Realbotics and Intima LLC have different product offerings with no crossover.
Are they made in the same warehouse? Is there opportunity to
it to be mixed up,
to transpose the programming?
No.
Where Sally shows up with an entirely different set of skills.
Because you have a bunch of dyslexic workers.
Yes.
It says the two subsidiaries maintain their own management, personnel, payroll, facilities, manufacturing operations, product development, and market strategies.
My sex doll keeps giving me homework.
I know.
My sex doll will not teach me anything until I do my math homework. I
need you to write an essay on what you were doing wrong
these
here.
Sex robots suck. Then we had some transposed wiring.
Vic's ready to give up on my camera. Apparently, Jason and Joe, when they do the show, the camera never freezes.
I don't know.
Have you asked Pledger? Is he doing it the same way you
I don't
do
know
it?
what's going on.
Yeah, I leave it on and I don't know what to do.
But is it just stuck on that one?
Yeah,
just on mine.
Just on you. But you're good, and then this one's good.
Why don't we just stick on that one?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, they're now on hold. They're not saying that they've permanently decided to go against it.
Okay.
But they're not going to do it as planned at the start of this school year.
I think they need to go 2 birds with 1 stone and open a small community college where you have teachers that are also sex robots.
Here's the thing.
I mean, you want to talk about a marketing plan.
Do you think that it would have been because this Sally, like I'm looking at Sally, and
we can jazz things up, but she looks pretty good.
If I were a student, I would probably want to have sex with Sally. I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm saying. You open a small community college, and that's how you get extra credit.
Is she thin?
Yeah, very thin.
She could be anything you want.
Yeah,
Vic.
but what I'm saying is,
yeah.
Do you think they made a mistake by making her, like, going out of their way to make her extra attractive?
Oh, yeah.
When they could, like, maybe that's what's scaring people
I don't
off.
want to learn from Skeletor.
No.
You know what I mean? I need to have a friendly face.
I'd like to take one in a size 16, please.
Well, yeah. I don't want to learn from C-3PO. You know what I mean? I don't want a robot.
But they could have made her like
I want something that's, got from, Cyberdyne Systems. I want something a little something, a little pepper to her.
Maybe, I mean, and like I would say maybe they could have made it a dude.
Well, that ruins the whole thing.
Well, for you, you're not supposed to want to have sex with it. You're supposed to want to learn from it.
You're the one who said you.
I know, but now you're saying that ruins it for you if it's a guy.
For mankind's growth.
Oh, we can't have a male-looking robot.
That would ruin it. Then you get Arnold Schwarzenegger territory, and we got
no money in that.
I saw that movie.
There's no money in that.
Has there been a female Terminator? Oh, there was. There was a female Terminator.
I haven't seen any after Terminator 2. I don't believe in any of them after Terminator 2.
There was, I think, one.
I bet there was.
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember.
Like Terminator 2. Terminator 2 was already enough of a drop-off from Terminator 1 that I wasn't going any further.
Terminator 7, night and day.
Jesus.
This time it's serious. Night and day. This time I'm teaching English.
This time I won't be back.
This time there'll be homework.
All right. It is 7:45. We did not have a double dong winner yesterday.
No, we did not.
Hopefully
3-0. They didn't even score.
Yeah,
on the board.
Yeah, it was Wyatt Langford was yesterday's guest.
Hopefully we can dong it up today, but they're playing the Rays.
Last time.
Yeah, today.
And it's Shane McClanahan on the hill for Tampa, and he's pretty good at sports ball. So, I don't know. But it's worth a shot.
It's early first pitch, too. This is a day game.
Yep, 11 o'clock today, or 10 after 11 today. Let's go with 210-656-3776. Caller number 3. You get the chance to play the Double Dong Challenge today. Pick the Ranger who's going to hit a couple home runs, and we can hook you up with some tickets. All right, we'll be right back. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
Talk to the boys. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done fast. With a huge variety of metals in stock, we can help no matter what job comes your way. And we cut to size. Because just like taxes and BS, we think metal is better when cut. Metal Supermarkets, the convenient stores for metal. Find a store or shop online at metalsupermarkets.com.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
You know, life is too short to drive the same car every day. A Pascucci Prestige membership gives you access to an incredible collection of exotic and luxury vehicles whenever you want to change things up. Learn more at PascucciPrestige.com.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594. 800-300-4594.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're going to check in on the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard. Second day of practice for the boys.
And Brian Schottenheimer will have his thoughts on practice day number 1. Plus, we'll talk about the Houston Texans and the C.J. Stroud contract talks continue.
Are they going to sign this guy before the season starts? The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
AJ and Rob Show, 94.1. Remember the other day we were talking about, and there were people who gave pushback, in fact, on the Brigade Bar about whether or not it is cheating to use sex toys. And that's back in the news, apparently.
It is, it isn't, I don't know. You figure it out.
Okay, so a woman was caught using an adult toy.
What do you mean caught?
Caught by her partner, her husband.
He heard the noise?
Yeah. Now, I guess it's his girlfriend, not his husband, or not her husband. It's her boyfriend. Okay. Her boyfriend found it. She was using it, and it was a customized
rabbit.
It was like it looks like a flower.
And,
and then it's out of the flower.
Yeah,
comes
we have
like
one of those.
It looks like a tongue wagging out of the
you
flower.
Have a picture of it?
Yes, but I don't want to ruin it yet for you. I want to give you.
Yeah, we have one of those.
I want to tell you what she's done with it first.
That works.
She customized it. With
like bedazzled it?
No. With the face of another person.
not the boyfriend?
Not the boyfriend.
I think we're full on cheating here. I think we're full on into cheating.
What if it's a famous person?
Still. Somebody that she will never, ever have a chance to sleep with.
Boy, she's got some very...
Okay, the cheating part is that she wants to do it.
It's Erling Haaland,
Haaland.
Yes.
He's a Targaryen.
He's crazy looking.
That guy's got his own dragon.
Look what she's done with this sex toy.
That is horrifying.
He caught her, Vic.
Dude.
He caught her, and she made the toy look like it was Erling Haaland's tongue.
It's like to have that looking up at you.
And he took it to the internets.
Dude, she's long gone, man. She left you a long time ago. You just didn't realize it.
Said, hey, man, what's going on with this? Like, it feels weird. Is it considered cheating if your girl puts an athlete's face on her vibrators?
Yes, you got a problem, bro.
There's some people who call it, they say it's not cheating, but it's more like micro cheating.
It's cheating. Well, okay. It's like being a little pregnant.
Okay. I don't think that's cheating.
She plays this in the background.
I mean,
does that play right when you turn it on?
That's full on cheating, man.
That's not cheating.
Oh man!
But it is weird.
Oh, it's weird.
Like it's
she's
for
thinking
sure
about,
weird.
She's in another place where you're in the room or not.
Yeah, but okay. So, are you cheating every time you masturbate and think about something other than your wife?
It's my requirements vary. I don't have a singular. I don't have a singular picture of someone that I have attached something to.
Oh, I do. I just picture.
No.
I just picture the original Fantastic Four.
So you're picturing.
Oh, the Thing.
Well, that's what we do. I don't.
But no,
yeah.
This is legit. Cut out a requirement. This seems like a necessary. Like you need that picture as much as you need the batteries. Like if I don't have the picture.
Oh no, that doesn't take batteries. It's rechargeable USB.
Well, I'm just saying power.
Yeah. That's how they come now.
Your Generac that you need to power this thing. Your Ingersoll Rand Generac that you got running outside.
I mean, I think that's like saying that like there's some particular gal that you like to look at on the interwebs, and that's cheating.
If it's only that over and over and over, then we got a problem.
Well, I think she's just
some things are just a means to an end.
She was in
Others
the World
are
Cup
fixations.
spirit.
Others are fixations, man. You got other issues.
Keep it sportsy. He should get royalties.
You think
Dude,
so?
Right?
He's got. Well, we have a business plan for him.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a company out there right now ready to make this thing.
Yeah. The people who made that teacher could probably make a good one.
I think we have a the Viking.
And
of all the dudes.
And his sister looks like his twin, man. It's creepy.
Ride a dragon to your house.
Oh.
Can you imagine you walk in and see that laying next to your wife's bedside table?
This is in the background.
Plus, he looks so crazy.
Yes, it's
like at least if it was like, oh, it's Brad Pitt. Okay,
yeah, from Troy. I get
it. Yeah. Oh, my wife is thinking of, Ryan Gosling when she does these things. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like. Imagine it's like Freddy Krueger. Like, I mean, okay, that's now I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Well, one thing is, it's one thing to imagine. It's another thing to make that physical, to have that picture. And then we've got to cross the line there.
Yeah. You advanced a little bit.
You're
getting
bit
closer
further to the tangible. Now, if you're just dreaming of Brad Pitt or whoever it might be, but you don't have the picture, whatever gets you there.
I thought you said, didn't you say you're the one who has to have a visual to?
No, I didn't say that.
I thought yesterday you said, because Vic and I were saying we could take care of things by ourselves.
I'm old school. I learned it. That's how I started.
Okay.
I
thought you were the one who was it that said that they had to have something to look at?
That wasn't me. Okay. I started with the Sears catalog.
Yeah, man. My imagination's fine. Maybe that's
you
it.
Gotta be kidding me.
No. Who didn't?
The Sears catalog?
Yeah, you had the underwear section.
You had the underwear and then the bra section.
You had the fancy frilly girdles.
Yeah.
Which led to a whole other fixation.
I'm
dead
serious.
Explains a lot right now.
Dead serious.
I'm
a horny little man.
You guys are broken. You're broken by the era you were raised in.
The larger woman's store. Lane Bryant.
The Lane
Bryant catalog came in today. Yeah. I'll be alone for the next 3 hours.
I would hang out at that
Vic
store.
Won't leave the house.
No, I remember hanging out at that store outside, just waiting.
With a pocket full of brownies?
No, or by the pretzel stand, just waiting for the tortas to get there. That's how I picked up women.
I'm going to be at Aunt Annie's Pretzels.
San Antonio Sports Star has South Texas' biggest sports stick, enhanced by Dr. Boom Boom Pow. KTFM Floresville, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning, and heads up along 35 northbound, that on-ramp from Loop 410. Got a stalled 18-wheeler. The entrance ramp partially blocked. 3 right lanes of the freeway blocked as well. On 35 northbound, Thousand Oaks to Wheater, that's road work. 2 right lanes are closed. 25-minute delay. It's slow from Waltham. And Loop 410 eastbound between Austin Highway to 35. This road work has 2 right lanes closed. Slow from Harry Wurzbach. Looks like this one just coming in, an accident. 281 northbound, it's just past St. Mary's. 2 center lanes open. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and the Gomez Law Firm presents The 2026 Back to School Drive. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1 or while supplies last. At the Gomez Law Firm, 2943 Moss Rock Drive. Free backpacks and school supplies for all school-age children while supplies last. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1. Sponsored in part by the College for Healthcare Professionals, AI United Insurance, Central Med, Tamalitos Restaurants, Somerset Academy, and Romo Door Supply.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at HEB or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero.
Scorching hot deals are here at North Park Chevrolet's Heart of Summer event. Get 0% interest for 60 months on a new 2026 Silverado 1500 Custom and don't make any payments until October. Or drive home a new 2026 Traverse for just $36,999. Or lease a new 2027 Equinox LT for just $399 a month. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
San Antonio, Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on 11210 Nacogdoches Road. Stop in for authentic Mexican food and unbeatable lunch specials every day. Brisket sandwiches, beef tacos or enchiladas, and more. Tamalitos Restaurant on 11210 Nacogdoches Road.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys had their first training camp practice on Wednesday. One of the many questions coming into camp is who's going to be RB2? The thought was Jaden Flew. Not so fast. Phil Maffa had second-team reps. In Houston Texans camp, GM Nick Casario addressed C.J. Stroud's contract extension talks yesterday, saying they're still having conversations and admitted there was a possibility they could come to an agreement during training camp.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Small Friday, baby. Small Friday.
It's getting bigger by the minute. That's what she said.
Hey-o. Hey-o. Speaking of robots.
Speaking of.
If you've missed the first half of the show, we talked a lot about sex and robots and...
pretty much your normal day.
Yeah, very normal stuff.
Around here, yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing to write home about. Just a lot of that. If you have had sex with a robot, I'd love to hear about it. 210-656-3776.
Or a real doll.
I don't know anyone who's ever had a real doll.
Some of us have had some real robotic sex.
I don't understand. Where do you keep it if you have a doll like that? Like where? Like, so
am I living alone?
Well, okay. For starters, I remember the first time I went into a sex shop. I always call them F shops. I like,
yeah.
But like a store, an
adult
store,
toy store.
And the first time I ever saw it was like it was basically like from the waist down to the tops of the thighs. It was just only that region.
Like stumps? Like a stump?
It was like
a CPR doll?
Yeah, but except it had like there was no belly button. It was from like the waist down and from the top of the legs up. That's all it is. Like basically like your underwear line.
How much? I'm curious.
God.
How much does it weigh?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, is it like a heavy?
Or like 100 pounds? Yeah.
Is it 100 pounds? Like seriously?
100 pound? That can't be right.
Yeah, look. Let me see.
But like the first time I saw that, and it had multiple inputs, obviously. But my first thought was, when you're done with it, how do you clean it appropriately? Like that's never going to be.
I bet it comes with cleaning supplies.
Take it to a car wash and
I bet they make a little bit of side money.
Put it in the truck bed
with a squeegee and I don't know, that you can.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, look, guys, let's get one for the show, and we'll have it sit there at the guest thing.
Dude,
it's 45% off.
How much does it cost? Like, if we wanted to get the top of the line,
about $3,000.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, so if you buy
get the
that
station to buy it,
you just buy that
here. Let's
see midsection. That's like, okay, that's one level of, okay, man, you like masturbation's not enough for you. You're going to another
next level. You've surpassed that. That's become a focal point.
And you know, where do you put that kind of a thing? I don't know. Like I've seen the fleshlights. I mean it's not for
You've
me.
Seen the what?
Fleshlights. Not for me, but I could see how, okay, you can put that in a drawer somewhere. All right. But these things that are like a piece of human size, it's like, that's a lot. Then you get to this that's like,
this is a
full body.
Yeah,
like,
so how do you move that around?
I don't know. And again, when you're done with it, where do you put it?
In your closet.
A casket.
I put it in my closet.
No, you wouldn't.
This one's 4'11". You could buy a 4'11" one. Let's see, what accessories can you use? Hold on, I want to build
like weird science.
I want to build it up here, just like Build-A-Bear.
I mean, you can change the eyes
I
on
see
it.
how you can make it heavier.
Yeah. Look, I want to change the hair from.
Scroll up. Does it have the weight? Like I saw the height, and it was like.
Let's see. Where's the weight? Are you worried about picking it up?
Yes, I want to know, am I going to hurt myself before I hurt myself?
Let's see. Full weight, 54 pounds.
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's still a lot.
Oh,
for a toy.
You're right. You got to find a home for it.
Oh, look, it even has vaginal depth on how deep it is. It has the waist size. Look, the oral depth.
Do you think anybody orders an extra large?
I don't know. I need the minimum.
So do they have a torta size? Can we?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I need.
We're doing this. We got to
see the waist here. The waist here is 32 and a half. That's just the top.
We haven't even begun to talk about clothes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can still buy all of that.
Does it come with that dress on?
Let's see. You can order your breast
even the
type.
feet.
Yeah, you can order. Hard feet or soft feet.
Oh, now we're getting into some very personal areas.
Oh yeah, do you want hard hands or articulated?
This is too much for me, man. Like I don't know. I just don't understand.
Are you removable vagina?
What? That's dishwasher safe.
Yeah, you can put it into a dishwasher. Oh look, you can put the. I guess it comes out in parts. Oh look, you can. Oh wait, this is interesting. You could choose the teeth and the tongue. What?
I want mine with no teeth.
Look, this one, vampire teeth.
and an Erling Holland tongue.
Oh, here's the storage case.
There it is.
It looks like a roadie case with
It does.
speakers.
It does, like a guitar case.
Yeah.
Wow.
$1,600.
Yeah, look.
As it sits today.
Put it on your card, Rob.
$1,600,
Dude.
You too.
And then we'll have it sit right there.
Oh,
in the
they have
guest
a
part.
buy now, pay later.
Oh.
Ooh, Apple Pay.
Dude, you know there are dudes who are going to, they are not going to pay. They'll send it back, and you're not going to want it back.
Oh, no. There are no returns.
Look,
Okay.
you can buy it with Bitcoin.
That's probably the best investment you can make.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I assume that would be cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
At that point, when you're lugging around a 55-pound sex doll
Look at that.
with an interchangeable vagina,
And that's
you
in your
have
room.
oh, good God, you have crossed. That's an Audi. That's an Audi. You've crossed a barrier. You've crossed a line, man.
Okay.
You ain't coming back.
Well, did you see that the FCC is banning imports of foreign-made humanoid robots and power inverters, citing national security risks, mostly targeting China?
They got those.
Yeah.
Beijing came out and accused the U.S. of protectionism.
Well, we need to prop up our own sex robot industry. Let's not let the Chinese advance further than us.
And
let our sex robots being made in small town USA
Come on, man. We're hornier. Let's
make
do this.
America hard again.
The Chinese leader is expected to be here in the U.S. to meet with President Trump in September. And as of today, like if you want a humanoid, and when I say humanoid, like these aren't, they don't look like that. These look like the robots that have like black faces, like a black, it looks like they're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like
iRobot. They look like iRobot. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
And they're I guess China dominates the global market for these things. Like we're talking about 85% of the global share is Chinese made. The ban also includes new imports of quadruped robots, often referred to as the robot dogs. So those, you know how people have those little robot dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I like that. I don't know if I don't know if I would like one of those, but it's because it's not furry. I don't want one.
Right.
But like it would be nice if my dog,
I have a Roomba. I'll just yell at that.
didn't have to go outside, and I could leave it for a couple days if I wanted to, turn it off when it's bothering me. Like,
remember what were those little things when you were kids? You had to feed every 5 Tamagotchis. Remember those things?
I didn't have one of those ever.
My kids did. They all died.
We were too poor.
We had real pets. Instead of a Tamagotchi, I had a chicken. No.
We had someone else's dog.
Yeah, somebody else's.
Before there were chips.
The agency said imports of advanced robots pose cybersecurity and other national security risks. Offshore production of such equipment also leaves U.S. supply chains vulnerable to disruptions. The ban on power inverters, which are used to convert DC into AC, are used in renewable energy systems, data centers, and household appliances, and that could have bigger ramifications. But the thought is that this is all just kind of like a way to like lean on China.
I think so.
But
I don't think it's a huge industry yet, but it's coming.
Morgan Stanley analysts forecast the market for humanoids could reach $15 billion by 2030.
Well, as an aging human being who's going to be looking forward to a little bit of help along the way, I think that part of the robots is going to blow up like crazy. And I
like one that wipes your ass for
you.
you.
I hope so. I hope we're well on our way toward that. I would like to think so anyway.
I don't know if I
have
want
my
that.
faithful companion.
I just want to die.
Follow me, Tonto. And bring a rag.
Here's another question then. Now it's got me thinking, because you talked about the teacher, and when I said, well, why not make the teacher a man? And you're like, oh, you can't do that. What if your wife, like you were in your later years, and your wife bought you a robot nurse that was going to like take care of you and like clean you up when you poop yourself and stuff like that, but it looked like a man?
I would have no problem.
And it was like,
it's a robot at that point.
Okay. Huh. You've got weird takes on your when you want your robots to be men and when they're not.
I don't really care.
But like this guy's going to be like lifting up your satchel and cleaning your taint, and you're all right with that, huh?
Well, he's probably. Well, I would like to think he would understand the plumbing.
And he's going to have he's going to have mannish hands.
Go on. I hadn't really gone all the way down the road there.
Yeah.
But maybe I wouldn't prefer Nurse Goodbuddy.
I think you might. But your wife, all she got you was the dude, the extra large dude, who's very gruff,
rough-handed, extra large dude.
Roll over, Bobby.
Oh, we're gonna have to clean you up.
Can you not call me Bobby? Roll over, Bobby, or I'll roll you over myself.
Come on in and.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, as long as he cleaned it up.
Hey, yeah, gets the job done. That's all that matters.
Most orders.
210-656-3776 is the phone number. 210-656-3776. What happened to Double Dong? Did somebody drop off or what?
Yeah, I think somebody dropped off when Edwin took the call, so we need someone else to call
Get back
in.
on the horn.
Yeah.
Let's do caller number 1 then. First person to call in, you'll get the, since I don't know what happened, but you get Double Dong Challenge. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. San Antonio Sports Star is sending our boys to see the boys. Our AA Best Bail Bonds coverage of Dallas Cowboys training camp in Oxnard, California begins Monday afternoon at 2. Sponsored in part by Southern Recipe Pork Rinds and AARP San Antonio. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
You know, the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the Roo Pub is growing. Heading to the coast, the Roo Pub Rockport is open and rocking. And just in time for football, Roo Pub number 3 will be opening somewhere in the greater San Antonio area. Details coming soon. Follow Ingram Bar Group on social media or go to ingrambargroup.com. And of course, the OG Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road, just down from the Big Blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. We'll see you at the Roo.
If alcohol or drug use is hurting you or someone you love, you are not alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as CICADA. There is help, there is hope. Call CICADA at 210-225-4741 or visit cicada.org.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Every day you wait, pain has one more day to take from you. If it's keeping you from work, workouts, sleep, or just feeling like yourself, it's time to fix it. At Arasti, we find the root cause and treat it. No pills, no surgery. Most patients feel better in just one visit. Covered by most insurance plans, visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti, we fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin, thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Next to getting what? What did you say, Pac? Hey, Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza, August 7th through the 9th. Rob will be down there.
Come see me, man. I'll be in camo. You won't really see me.
You'll never see me
out of nowhere.
Surprise, man.
Ha! Here I am.
August 7th through the 9th. Let's go with caller number 6, 210-656-3776. You'll win a pair of tickets to go to the Texas Trophy Hunters Extravaganza.
Before I forgot to do something in the first hour. He might still be listening. So I walked into my local Valero this morning to pick up my morning stuff. And
my morning stuff, your
my morning,
snuff and donuts and
basically the energy
and
that
mini
runs,
sex doll
and my mini sex doll. And he was listening to the radio, and I go, "Do you have control of the radio?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, I do radio. Why don't you put it on here?" He said, and I told him what I did, and of course, college kids always like, "Oh, that's awesome." So I'm walking out, and I thought, you know what? I'll ask his name, and I'll say his name on here. Okay. So I opened the door up. He's a young kid, and I go, "Hey, man, what's your name?" And he goes, "Zohan." And I went, "Zohan?" He goes, "No, Zoran." And I went, "Zoran?" He goes, "No, Zohan." He kept telling me his name, but I didn't get it, and I gave up.
So it starts with a Z.
It starts with a Z.
I call him Big Z.
Well, maybe Big Z, man. Shout out to you. But
Z-Trip.
I'm sorry I didn't get your name. Zohan or Zoran?
You got to speak up. You got to talk into his good ear.
And I'm like, old man, gotta go.
Talking to my good ear,
I
son.
can't hear you. Thanks, kid.
You got to talk into the good ear, son.
But, shout out. Good, he's a good dude. Good dude.
Sweet.
It's like I feel like I'm
fired for playing our show.
No, he said he had access to the dial. He could play whatever he wanted. But anyway, he's one of those guys when you walk in, he knows exactly what you're there for. Appreciate that.
I want to open up the lines for a minute. I want 210-656-3776. I want to make sure that they get the guy who's. Or can I assume that line 1 has the Texas Trophy Hunters tickets?
Oh no, hold on. I think it's line. Yeah, just wait a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it a second. But I want to hear from you guys about what you think the worst state is in the
I know
union.
what state.
Okay.
I have no question.
Because this is going to be controversial. A new study, like you know how normally like it'll be like, okay, these states are ranked on education or affordability or whatever. A new study has ranked each of the 50 states from best to worst, period.
With all of the inputs being included from
education, healthcare, economy, infrastructure, opportunity, fiscal stability, natural environment, crime, corrections, all those things, all involved.
Well, if it's not one of 2 states, they did not do it right as the worst.
As the worst? Well, first of all, what do you think the best is?
Oh, for quality of life
I can
and
tell you
low
now,
taxes and all, probably some Midwestern state that you wouldn't have expected. Like Utah
Utah is number 1.
Yeah, like this wide open spaces, no taxes, crime's relatively low, money to be made. That makes sense.
I would not live in any of the top 7 states that are listed
if
here.
Mississippi is not the worst, it better be close.
Mississippi falls 48.
48th worst. So 50th would be worse.
40, it's the 3rd worst.
Okay,
yeah.
so they're in the right spot. So on the other side of that, because I feel like taxes play a huge role in this, and no one wants to pay any taxes. So some of those states that have all the social programs that you'd like to live with, you don't want to pay for, so you don't count those. What about like a northwest, like Vermont? Where does Vermont land?
Vermont is 10th.
So they're in the top 10, but not as high as I would have thought.
States 2 through 5 are all in the same general part of the country, and it's a part of the country that I've just got no interest in living in. Number 2 is South Dakota.
So that's what I thought. It'd be Midwest, wide open, no taxes.
3 is Minnesota.
Well, that's a little bit more taxy.
4, North Dakota. 5, Nebraska.
Nebraska,
the land of corn. It's corn. It's got the juice.
They're nice people. You can see the back of your head.
210-656-3776. Now that we're past that Hunter's extravaganza, I want to know what the worst state you've ever been in is.
I can't believe Mississippi is not number one. I just cannot believe it. When you hit the border of Mississippi, now Alabama's a real close second to me.
Alabama's 43rd on the list.
So they're seventh worst. When you hit Mississippi, the roads, they're not kept up. There's more crime. It's the poorest state in the country. I just can't imagine why anyone would want to live there.
Most of the states at the bottom, I have a good understanding of why they're near the bottom.
Also the Rust Belt states, man. There's some, I wouldn't want to live in West Virginia and Ohio. And
I'll give you the top 10, but I'll go in reverse order. So 41 to 50. 41 is Kentucky.
Yeah.
42 is Ohio.
See, yeah, that's a little rusty.
43, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
44, West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
45, Arkansas.
That would have been my top
Arkansas
three.
is bad. It's a bad place. 46, Michigan.
I get it.
47, a place I've lived, and I'm a little surprised that it's not
like Louisiana up
not
there?
worse. New Mexico, 47.
See, I don't.
You talk about a place where everybody's poor.
Albuquerque's the worst city I've ever been to. I can tell you that.
It's up there.
Yeah, Albuquerque's terrible. There's nothing there.
Let's see. Okay, before we get to it, before I give out the top worst states, let's go to Frank. What's the worst state you've been in, Frank?
It's Alabama. How is it not Alabama?
You know what? It's a good question because and here's Alabama's a horrible
Alabama,
place.
Mississippi, they're awful. I mean, there's no money and no reason.
The trailer park. It's a trailer park per capita there. There's 1,000 trailer parks and 1,000 trailers in those parks for every person. And there's only one state where they make fun of you for marrying your brother.
Straight family. It's true. By every measure, those Mississippi, Alabama, I don't know where you find any place out. And I'm sorry if you're from there and love it. Those places suck.
210-656-3776. Mississippi is 48. Number 49 is Alaska.
Well, see,
now listen,
that's a different thing. That's apples and oranges, man. I mean, you either love that or you hate it. I'm not.
But I'll tell you what, you know who has a incredibly high crime rate per capita is Alaska.
Really?
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of serial killings going on. I guess it's an easy place to live if you want to be a serial killer, but we just never hear about it because it's in Alaska.
There's a lot of pace of stashed to body.
Well, I'm just saying I get it. There are people that absolutely adore that lifestyle. And so I didn't even consider them, but if you don't like the Alaskan life, yeah, that'd be a terrible place to be.
Number 50, the worst state to live in according to this ranking, Louisiana. Now,
see,
here's what I'll say.
They eat good.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean?
That's what separates to me Louisiana from Mississippi and Alabama is at least Louisiana. There's
there's Mardi Gras and there's food.
Well, there's some culture.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not poverty culture. It's culture.
Yeah, there is a lot of poverty in Louisiana.
Oh, it's awful. I'm not anti that.
Yeah,
but
Cajun.
But they have a redeeming quality in that there is that culture that they've adopted and chose. No, I don't put them there, but I will agree that you're in the wrong ward in New Orleans or in Baton Rouge. Those aren't places you want to be for sure.
They got the Saints, man.
Other notables. So I gave you the top 5. Number 6 through 10. New Hampshire is apparently very good. Idaho at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I would never want to live in Idaho.
I just watched a bunch of serial killing going on. I didn't like that.
8, a place you've lived, Florida. Is it? I mean,
the thing about Florida is it's just wheels off, man.
I'm not looking to live in Florida.
It's just chaos. It's not a bad on its face. Florida is not a bad place to live. Climate, the environment, but it's the people. It's just gonzo.
Yeah. Number 9 is Washington. Washington's one of the states that I would live in. Okay. I would live in Washington. I've been there enough that I'm like, I love this place. And the weather's usually pretty good. It gets cold in the winter, but it's not like the kind of painful cold you'll get in the Midwest or the Northeast. And then in the summertime, on a hot day, it's like 88.
I appreciate Washington.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And weed's legal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Number 10, Vermont.
Weed's legal there, too.
One that I expected to be higher than it is, Colorado, is number 17 on the list. Mm-hmm. Number 11 is Massachusetts. Ugh. Again, the people.
Yeah, it's. If you take Boston out of the mix, no, it's not for me. Not wouldn't have been in my top 10.
Number 23, New York. And like, I was surprised at like the 20 through 35 range. These are the states where most of the people in our country live. Like 20's New Jersey, 21's Maryland, 22 Georgia, 23 New York, 25 is Tennessee, 26 is the great state of Texas.
So right in the middle, right below. We're at 49.
Yep, we are just below average apparently to live in.
And it's probably not so much the environment, but the politics.
I mean, who knows? But 28 is Hawaii. Do you think there's people in Hawaii who are going like, man, I wish I'd lived in Texas. It's way better than.
Well, the problem with Hawaii is you got everything, but everything is. I mean, you're buying $9 Twinkies. I mean, it's just so expensive.
And here's the other thing: Montana's 29. How can both Dakotas be in the top 5 and Montana's 29? It's the same thing.
That's Yellowstone country.
Well, that's it. I think Montana's getting too expensive.
Yeah.
I think you get the same bang for your buck in the Dakotas for a lot less.
Eat Montana, cowboy.
Number 35, California.
See, that's one of those things you got. If you live in California,
you're paying $6 for gas.
You're paying crazy for everything, but the social services are and the environment and the life is pretty good.
Dude,
and there's weed.
I know so many people in California who will say, well, "I'll never leave California," and they'll come
to Texas.
They'll talk about how expensive it is and how absurd it is, but they're like, "I don't want to live anywhere else
because you
like,
accept."
Yeah, the quality of life here is so great. I don't know. It's not for me.
I think it's just a weed thing.
Well, it's for California. It solely comes down to cost of living. And if you're willing to accept the fact, like I'm going to live in Denmark and it's a socialist country, I'm going to get a lot of stuff. I'm going to get free education. I'm going to get 6 months of vacation, all this stuff.
Medical is free.
But my money is going to go to pay for that. And if once you accept it, it's a pretty good life. And I think Californians go, yeah, it costs, but I live better than you.
Yeah, but you know what? The people who are miserable is anybody who lives like north of San Francisco or in East California. Like, it's awesome. Like, if you live in San Diego, I could picture going like, yeah,
I'm
man,
there.
It's
I
worth
lived
it.
there for 2 years.
It's worth it. Whatever you want me to pay, yeah, I'll pay that to live. If you've got that kind of dough, like if I had unlimited money, I'd probably live in San Diego because it's like.
Well, from here, because I lived there for 2 years. And remember, I lived here my whole life. The weather alone is a deal breaker. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah. So, but you got to pay for it. But the problem is, if you live in Fresno, you're paying the same state tax that the guy in San Diego lives.
Right, and it's awful.
Like, why do you want to live in Fresno? Like, I don't want to live in Bakersfield. This is just where I live. It's like,
yeah.
So I get it. There's good and bad of California. Number 36 is my least favorite state, Oklahoma. I would never live in Oklahoma.
I got too much family to downgrade Oklahoma.
I'd rather die in a fire than move to Oklahoma. I will
say the thing about Oklahomans is they're hardcore.
I know.
If they believe it, they believe whatever that is to their soul.
Yeah.
I mean, and they won't let it go. No.
Number 37, Illinois. Which I love Chicago. I would live in Chicago if it didn't get so cold in the winter.
I spent some time in the Urbana-Champaign area. Not a bad place to be.
Number 38, Nevada, where I moved here from.
Well, that's like saying Vegas or
essentially,
Reno,
yeah. There's not a lot of populous centers there. Much like number 39, Oregon, where my wife grew up.
But that's kind of like Washington Light, right? I mean, just not as many people.
A little more liberal.
Yeah, probably a little bit more. But when I think of Washington, I think pretty liberal Seattle.
Oh, it is. But yeah, Oregon's a little more so. Number 40, Pennsylvania. So there you go. There's your list. The best and worst state. Like, imagine the balls to put together this list.
Well,
the best and worst states.
But the
period.
I think for the most part, we all agree on the vicinity of most of these states. They landed where they should be. I don't think anybody in Mississippi is going, I cannot believe we weren't one of the top 10 best places to live. I think they know this place sucks. We're just going to make the best of it.
I think so. Or they've never been anywhere else.
Well, I do think there's that.
Like, I'll tell you this. there's a lot of people in Louisiana, New Mexico especially, who they've never been anywhere else.
Like me.
Yeah. Like, so you think, and West Virginia is another one.
If nobody's moving there, nothing's changing.
Yeah, like this is just where I've always been. I don't know what it's like in other places. I see it on TV, and I guess if you live in West Virginia and you see something on TV, you assume that's how all them rich folks in California live. But I guess you just never know any better. I don't know. But I mean, Texas is such a huge state that you go city to city, and I can attest to this. Living in San Antonio, it is much different here than living in Houston. It's like a whole different world. And living in Austin, which is 60 miles up the road, is a different world. So I guess a lot of it is how well traveled are you, and I think the more you get around this country, the more you'll see like, okay, this is a place I could see myself being,
and whatever your expectations are from where you live. What do you expect them to do for you?
Right, and maybe because we grew up in the great state of Texas, which is number 26 on the list, which I imagine Texas was higher on the list at one point, but
I think the political climate really,
but it gives us a look at up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I think that's...
I mean, how different is our political climate from Utah's? Not really.
Well, I think it also comes to, I think very close, actually. But, I mean, there's other things that I'm talking about. Like, if you're a female of birthing age and you're like, well, the anti-abortion stuff, that makes that place terrible. Well, that's enough to put people, take them from 3 to 50. Depending on what your belief system is, I can see why we ended up right in the middle.
Vic thinks it's because we don't have Pornhub here. We don't have Pornhub anymore.
I'm going to move over there real quick.
Yeah, Vic wants to. Louisiana's
I'll do the show from there.
Louisiana's got Pornhub right across the border. All the Pornhub you can handle, Vic.
Damn it.
I mean, I still don't. Anyway.
Yeah, I like that. I've lived in the worst state in the country. Apparently, I lived in 2 of the bottom 5. Look at me.
There's nowhere to go but up.
Wow.
Yes. One day you too can live in Vermont.
That's right. 3 of the bottom 10 in my resume. That's strong.
I think North Dakota's calling your name.
It might be. All right. 210-656-3776 if you want to get on the show. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working an accident, 281 northbound. It's just past St. Mary's. Only the 2 center lanes open. Stop and go from 35, about a 15-minute delay. Northbound 35, Thousand Oaks up to Weidner. That's ongoing road work. 2 right lanes are closed. That's going to take you about 25 minutes to get through. You're going to slow down right around Walsham. Northbound 35, Eisenhower to 410. That's rolling stop and go. 410 eastbound Austin Highway to 35. 2 right lanes are closed. That's a 10-minute delay. Slow from Harry Wurzbach. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
James Pledger's rooting for England. He's actually wearing an English soccer jersey.
How about that?
Yeah.
Nice. I couldn't find one. I wanted my good Harry Kane, but yeah.
He wants a Harry Kane.
A Harry Kane
jersey.
Do they sell those at Cane's?
Raising Cane's?
A Harry Kane? They ought to. Are you kidding me?
A marketing genius bit of marketing.
Give me the Harry Kane special.
Generally at a restaurant, you don't want hair in your food.
With a little cane sauce. Oh, my goodness.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by the Texas Department of Transportation. A heavy foot can cost you a heavy fine or more. Speeding is a factor in 150,000 crashes every year in Texas, so always follow the speed limit. And if there's bad weather or road construction ahead, slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my clients have happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Tamalitos Authentic Mexican Food is now available at 11210 Nacogdoches Road. And don't forget, Tamalitos Restaurants is giving away over $1,000 at the upcoming Back to School Drive on Saturday, August 1st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Gomez Law Firm.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Former Texas A&M and current Cincinnati Bengals Shamar Stewart was carted off the field yesterday with a left leg injury. Stewart was the Bengals' first-round pick in 2025. He's battled injuries last season while totaling just 1 sack in 8 games. The New Orleans Saints utility man Taysom Hill, the reason for 1,000 fantasy football arguments, has announced he's leaving the Saints and is now a free agent.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Oh, this is the kind of song that makes you want to crack open a mean bean.
I knew it.
Clear the halls. Do we start the clock right now?
You don't say. More pro wrestling content on ESPN.
Who's that?
That's CM Punk.
Oh.
I'm so annoyed by this. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it's like it really does.
Because it strikes to the heart of what we knew was coming. It's been more than that. When Disney bought ESPN, this is what everybody says is going to happen. Remember ESPN is Entertainment Sports Network. Sports Programming Network. That's what ESPN stands for. And when Disney bought them, everybody said, well, here comes the entertainment. Sports are going to be second. And here we sit.
Aw.
I mean, man. I mean, here's the truth. I'd have to look up the ratings, but I would bet that, like, I don't know if I assume pro wrestling still does Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I guarantee you. Yeah.
But, like, do you think I would bet Monday Night Raw does more ratings wise than, like, Sunday Night Baseball? I guess Sunday Night Baseball doesn't exist anymore, but, like, pro wrestling's more popular than,
without a doubt,
than sports not named football.
No, without a doubt.
But, like, as a sports fan, it's, like, bothersome to me.
Well,
I don't know why. I
think we need to look in the mirror. But that's
you think it's my fault?
No, I think as a
society,
I watch ESPN, and I bitch about them talking about wrestling and showing me CM Punk. Then I get back to business, and we're going to talk Erling Haaland and the sexual devices.
Well, we're not a sports show.
No, and I think what ESPN is telling us is they're not a sports network anymore either. They're an entertainment network.
Do you think that's
that
what it
carries
is?
Sports. You can't run with this all day long and tell me you're a sports programming network. You just can't. You're not. You're an entertainment, and it's adjacent, but it ain't sports.
Yeah,
it's competitive.
Like the amount of time, I would bet the amount of time that they've spent per hour this morning on either pro wrestling or lady basketball.
Right.
It has to be at least 65% of their content. Those two things.
You are what you invest in, and that's what they've invested in.
I guess so.
You know, I mean, that's where their money is being spent. You got to feed the bulldog.
Yep. Let's see. Let's be people talking about those states. Alabama sucks. Oklahoma sucks.
What about Missouri? The state of Missouri, I
think Missouri was like 13th on that list.
Of good or bad? 13th best?
13th.
Or worst?
No, I might be wrong because I don't see it.
Because most of the people that I have met from Missouri, the show me state, aren't always of the best disposition.
Okay.
They seem to be a little cranky most of the time.
Missouri's 31.
So lower than us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, lower mid tier. 31's not a bad rank. Like I don't want to be embarrassed if I'm 31. Oh. I think you should only be embarrassed if you're outside. Like if you're in the bottom 15, it's like, oh, okay, we're a disaster.
We got a problem. We got a deep-seated endemic problem that probably won't be fixed within 50 years.
And I wonder who in the bottom 15 is going like, there's no way this is us. There's no way.
Well, I would like to think all of them say that. Because we just have a better way of living. You guys don't understand it.
Like I think Mississippi and Alabama and West Virginia, I think they know, dude. Like, oh, my 25-year-old mom's got the black lung,
right?
And I got to drop out of school in 4th grade so I can get a job in the mines. Like, that's no way to live.
If you live anywhere near a holler, things ain't going well.
There are places like. Pennsylvania's lower than I would have thought.
Because, rural Pennsylvania is nice.
Well, also, I mean,
like Philly's kind of a dump.
But, okay, Pennsylvania is one of those states, much like Texas, where there's big cities like Pittsburgh and Philly, and they couldn't be more different.
Oh, you're so right.
And, so there's something for everybody there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if you live in Alabama, like if you live in Birmingham or Montgomery, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. But at least there's options in places like Pennsylvania. Like if you want it really the places on here that surprise me are the places that have major metro cities and then also have a place where you could go live if you don't want to live in the city. Like Illinois strikes me as one of those. Like Illinois, if you want big city living, you've got Chicago. If you don't want that, there's plenty of Illinois where you don't have to have that.
Well, my perception of Illinois, the time that I spent there, it is city or farmland. There's very little difference. It's you're either a farm boy or a city boy, nothing in between.
Michigan, like I hear all the time about how great the outdoors stuff is in Michigan,
up the UP, yeah.
And then if you want to live in a city, you got to live in Detroit.
No one wants to be. Well, actually, I hear things are changing. I've always thought Michigan was a nice state. I didn't think there would be a negative connotation other than Detroit.
Have you never heard of Flint?
Well, like I said, my experience in Michigan has been very different than most. I've enjoyed it. The UP is beautiful.
Yeah,
Detroit's a dump. I've never been to Flint.
Like one of their 5 biggest cities hasn't had water in 20 years. That's problematic.
Well, they have it. It's just full of lead.
Michael, you're on the AJ and Rob show.
Hey, fellas, good morning. This is Michael Ayatollah. A couple things were brought up as you guys have been talking about this, and my story is basically relocating from Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, rural Pennsylvania, to Texas in 2010. Rob, counterpoint to yours, rural Pennsylvania might look nice, but much like rural Texas, it's filled with fentanyl and meth heads. Furthermore, I also went to college in Williamsport for a period of time, and ESPN always does a good job with the Little League World Series of kind of panning around, make it look nice. Go to the north side of Williamsport. It's basically a full-on ghetto from the post-manufacturing fallout and stuff. I discourage anybody visiting Williamsport to go to the actual urban side of it. It is horrible. Needless to say.
Okay, there's one redeeming quality about Pennsylvania, and I know you're going to agree. The hoagies from Wawa. Right?
Well, no, I'm a Sheetz man. So if you grew up in central Pennsylvania, you're a Sheetz person. Wawa is a Philly thing. Also, counterpoint to your Philly topic, there's a lot of nice portions of Philadelphia.
As I said that, You're right. I shouldn't have said Philly's a dump. I
Why'd you
enjoy
say
Philly.
that?
I don't know why I said it, because it's not a dump. There are parts that are incredibly dumpy.
If you go out to the northwest side, like Montgomery County, like Downington, where Victory Brewing is, that's one of the old school like breweries stuff. That's a great place. Needless to say, worst state. And I guess I'm going to preface this with, and living in Texas with all of its flaws, I'm proud to live here now, because this is not a perfect place, and there really is no perfect place. If I were to name one place I've been to throughout the country, which is maybe about 70% of the country at this point, I'm trying to make this qualified. One state that, as you guys go through this list, that never comes to anyone's mind, much like Delaware, is Arkansas. And in my travel moving down here, going through Arkansas, what stood out to me more than anything else about that state for how much people badmouth Memphis as I came through the route that I was on.
I know the route.
Memphis, and hitting that bridge, which goes right to the border from Tennessee into Arkansas,
Yep.
it was like literally being thrown into like the backwoods. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to convert into an alleyway and stuff. Yeah, the roads completely fell apart as soon as I went into Arkansas. And I would say my experience being in Little Rock during that move felt like I was in Stalingrad. It was like such a strange, weird city. But that's my thought. Arkansas, by and far, for how much Louisiana gets beat up because of its problems. A lot of people bring up Cajun culture. That's part of who I am, heritage-wise. My dad's side of the family. But a lot of people also forget that there's a northern part of Louisiana, which is like no one goes there. So
That's Shreveport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything up to the northern shelf of Louisiana is just like that's why it's weighted so low. Needless to say.
Well, Arkansas is beautiful, and much like Pennsylvania, I think it's a bunch of meth heads and everything else once you get back in the woods. But the drive through Arkansas is fantastic if you avoid the potholes.
I mean, he said something that really we need to touch on. He said, rural Pennsylvania, just like rural Texas, rural anywhere. There's going to be meth heads now. Like that's the country. That's not like a state by state thing. That's
the quality of your meth that we're chasing.
That's the world we live in. Like if you live out in the backwoods, you do meth. It's pretty much what it boils down to now. Or someone who does meth.
Well, that's how that's your side gig.
All right, let's wrap up the third hour of the program on the other side. It's the AJ and Rob Show 94.1.
Sound off like you got a pair. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show.
I want to talk to you real quick about how you feel. Did you wake up this morning feeling good? No brain fog, ready to attack today, well rested, eating well, going to work out, doing all those things that your friends are doing that you feel jealous or guilty that you're not. If you're living a life that you just don't feel good, you're tired and worn out, maybe you might want to start looking at your weight. It's amazing the weight that you lose, just a couple of pounds, how quickly you can start to feel better. And the better you feel, the more weight you start to lose. And before you know it, you're on a lifestyle that you can live with for a long time. That is essentially going to the Institute for Functional Health and meeting Dr. Jacob Torres. He's going to put you on a program that you can live with, that you can carry on and lose weight consistently without sacrificing a whole bunch. You can change your life in little steps, and before you know it, you've really made big changes. That was me 10 years ago. If you're looking to lose weight, but you don't want to commit or have the expense of the GLP-1s, I cannot recommend Dr. Torres and the IFF any higher, because what they do works. Now, you have to make a commitment. This was not the easiest thing I've ever done for myself, but it's absolutely the best. If it's time for you to lose weight, I want you to call Dr. Torres today. Let him explain to you why he's been so successful. The number's 210-468-1891. His website, IFF Health, is a valuable resource. Listen to me. If it's time to lose weight, you want to look better, but you want to feel better, call Dr. Torres today. He's going to change your life, and when he does, come on by and thank me later.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the morning huddles, Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the morning huddle and cash in with the morning huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like public works supervisor.
Hey, this waterman is under a ton of pressure. Did you ever fix it?
Yeah, 3 layers of duct tape. Wait, should I have added a 4th layer?
This is a job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocation, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
The largest gun show in San Antonio is at the Shriner Auditorium this weekend. Texas Gun Shows is open this Friday from 4 to 7 p.m., 10 a.m. to 5 Saturday, and then 10 a.m. to 4 Sunday. Texas Gun Shows is at the Shriner Auditorium on 1604 this Friday through Sunday.
The granddaddy of all hunting shows is back, and we're celebrating our 50th year of the Hunters Extravaganza. Join us in San Antonio August 7th through 9th. Come see Gator Country, Heart of Texas Snake Handlers, enter the deer competition, and compete in the annual indoor 3D archery tournament. Discover the latest hunting gear and apparel, book hunts, and find everything you need for the hunt. The Hunters Extravaganza, brought to you by the Texas Trophy Hunters Association. Get tickets at ttha.com.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Well, hey, what brought on this song, Vic?
I don't know.
You just all right.
It's just one of the random. I haven't played Huey in a while.
All right.
Mind you, I have 10,000, 1,100. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's the number? Yeah, over.
I'm just saying, it's an interesting choice here you've made.
I want a new drug.
Interesting choice you've made here. All right. Coming up, apparently there's some. You won't believe what I'm going to tell you right now, Vic. You're not going to believe this.
What?
There is controversy over a scandal in the world of soccer. And I know it's unbelievable. You would think everything in soccer would be on the up and up.
Okay.
Those guys aren't cheating, are they?
Apparently, there's some bad stuff going on in FIFA.
Fixing the game?
They're going to start using their hands?
Well, no. This is has nothing to do with on-field stuff. This is all about money. It's all about the dinero. So we'll talk about that for a minute coming up in the next segment. In our final hour of the program, we're going to see what's going on in Hollywood. We're going to take a look at the Daily Line, see if we can make you some money. It is a small Friday, and we're almost done with it. Stick around. AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
To work. It's AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson in the morning. KTFM Floresville.
Go.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working an accident, 281 northbound. It's just past St. Mary's. Only the 2 center lanes open. Stop and go from 35, about a 15-minute delay. Northbound 35, Thousand Oaks up to Weidner. That's ongoing road work. 2 right lanes are closed. That's going to take you about 25 minutes to get through. You're going to slow down right around Walzem. Northbound 35, Eisenhower to 410. That's rolling stop and go. 410 eastbound Austin Highway to 35. 2 right lanes are closed. That's a 10-minute delay. Slow from Harry Wurzbach. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on the Blitz, we're going to check in on the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard. Second day of practice for the boys.
And Brian Schottenheimer will have his thoughts on practice day number 1. Plus, we'll talk about the Houston Texans
and the C.J. Stroud contract talks continue.
Are they going to sign this guy before the season starts? The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
That'll be $84.52.
Perfect. Grab the bags, honey.
Mom, why do you always check your phone before we pay?
I'm just claiming my cash back on the Upside app. Since we're getting the groceries here and we filled up the car on the way, I've already earned enough this morning to pay for that pizza night we're having Friday.
Wait, so the app pays for pizza?
Not exactly, but the cash I earn on stuff we need helps us pay for the stuff we want. It's just a little win for our family every week.
Get more out of your everyday. Upside is the free app that gets you cash back on routine purchases like gas, groceries, and dining out at more than 100,000 locations nationwide. No points, no rebates, just cash back straight to your wallet. Download the free Upside app and use promo code ACT5 to get a $5 bonus on your first purchase. That's promo code ACT5 to get a $5 bonus. Remember, use promo code ACT5.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
O'Reilly Auto Parts gets you back to savings. Purchase any 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic Motor Oil and receive a free MicroGuard Select Oil Filter. Limits apply. You can also save 20% on a MicroGuard or MicroGuard Select Engine Air Filter when you purchase this Syntec Oil and Filter Special. Get details at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Scorching hot deals are here at North Park Chevrolet's Heart of Summer event. Get 0% interest for 60 months on a new 2026 Silverado 1500 Custom and don't make any payments until October. Or drive home a new 2026 Traverse for just $36,999. Or lease a new 2027 Equinox LT for just $399 a month. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
San Antonio, Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on 11210 Nacogdoches Road. Stop in for authentic Mexican food and unbeatable lunch specials every day. Brisket sandwiches, beef tacos or enchiladas, and more. Tamalitos Restaurant on 11210 Nacogdoches Road.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys had their first training camp practice on Wednesday. One of the many questions coming into camp is who's going to be RB2? The thought was Jaden Plouffe. Not so fast. Phil Maffa had second-team reps. In Houston Texans camp, GM Nick Casario addressed C.J. Stroud's contract extension talks yesterday, saying they're still having conversations and admitted there was a possibility they could come to an agreement during training camp.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star. This is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
What it do, San Antonio? 9:01 on the AJ and Rob Show.
We might have set a record. How many callers we get today?
2 or 3.
2 or 3? I think we might need to start awarding prizes for those kind of guys.
We might. I've got some stuff.
Maybe we do something tomorrow where
give
away a little something for
I think maybe we just
trophies.
because with the new format, we want to involve the listener more. That's our demands from on high. Is we want to have
less
more
of
listener,
us, more of you,
more listener involvement, and so we're gonna welcome calls when we get them. And when I got here, you told me like you guys spent a long time creating an environment where it was not for call. Like you guys didn't.
We discussed online with the brigade bar and
yeah,
that kind of. The callers were not part of the parlance here. So
my show in Houston, we took a lot of calls, and I was like, here there's nobody takes calls, but we want to start welcoming them.
So and what we're trying to get at is you can call anytime.
Yeah,
656-376. And you know,
if you want to talk about what we're talking about,
the key is you have to build up some trust. And if you're a regular caller, we know you're going to be on topic, on time. You get to get on, but to do that, you got to just start calling.
But yeah, and our one of our bosses got us some gift cards
we got some
to give
stuff.
away. So we might. You know what?
the 40. What is it?
We have some $40 gift cards to Starbucks,
which is like 2 coffees.
He tried to order 2. He tried to order.
Well, we're not going to go to the intelligence of the order.
Oh, well, he tried to get 4.
I don't speak Starbucks.
He tried to get 4 $10 gift cards to give away.
Yeah,
but they gave him one $40 gift card.
Got a Whopper.
But, I mean, if you got a $40 gift card to Starbucks, you can load it into your Starbucks account. And
live like a king.
Yeah, but, that's only 2 drinks.
It is.
That's a grande tall.
Hey, but it's a good drink. I bet you, right? It's the big one.
I'm telling you, Vic gets no better joy than when I walk in and I've got one of those matchas for him.
Big old bucket of green stuff.
He looks at me like I just brought him like some
like gold.
A pot of gold.
Because he knows.
Bro,
or some real good smoke from Cali.
Well, he's going to clean out that digestive system. He's going to be clean inside and out after that big old bucket of matcha.
Because I feel so much better. It's so weird how that works.
But we are going to we'll reward some callers.
I think so. So if you have a hankering, jump on the boat.
And you know what? We might just do it at random to begin with. Like, that was a good call. Let's give this dude some.
If you just dial,
hang on the line, we'll give you a gift card or something. But yeah, all right. So UEFA, which is it's a 55-member governing body,
and it's on this
soccer.
part of the world. This part of the world, right?
Yeah,
the Americas.
Apparently, they're set to boycott the World Cup and all other FIFA-organized competitions
from here on out,
in protest of the $20 billion takeover of soccer. The boycott blueprint, which is going to be rubber stamped today during emergency talks hosted from Switzerland that start at I guess they started at about an hour ago today, would see European nations withdraw from all FIFA competitions. That
so UEFA is Euro, not America.
Yeah.
We're CONCACAF, right?
CONCACAF,
and they're UEFA.
UEFA,
okay,
yeah.
All
right. They were pissed over this President Gianni Infantino.
Is he the FIFA?
He's the FIFA guy.
He's the one that's selling trophies to the president and stuff.
Trump's buddy.
Yeah.
His moves to commercialize global soccer. Europe's soccer bosses are very confident they will secure a landslide majority of more than 50 countries to vote against his plans. He said it could even be a clean sweep, despite the head of the Czech Soccer Association initially indicating that he liked the idea. The boycott would mean that the 2030 World Cup would go on without England, France, Spain, Germany, basically all the countries that have won every World Cup except one in the past 20 years.
So are they going to form their own
I think that's what
World
they're saying.
Cup group? So it feels kind of like what's going on in college football right now.
Well, yes, it's not dissimilar to what's going on with
like
the
SEC Big Ten.
But, do you think people would watch the World Cup if Spain and England and Germany and the Netherlands, all these, if they're not in it?
I know they wouldn't.
No,
I don't know how it would affect my viewing, but I would assume those are the usual suspects. Why am I going to? This feels very much like where college football's at right now.
It says European teams would continue playing in regional tournaments completely controlled by UEFA, such as the Champions League and the European Championship. But the guy, Infantino is his name, he wants to bundle the World Cup's massive broadcasting, ticketing, sponsorship, all that stuff into a new private subsidiary dubbed FIFA Forward Enterprise.
Mm-hmm. Boo.
Yeah.
Nah, keep it the same.
Well, I mean,
when you're dealing with
when you get into these private equity stuff, it's like it's very risky. And I mean, I think golf is a good example of this. Like, what happened with golf? Once some golf money came in, it's like it can mess things up, man. It can shake the card up.
I think that soccer needs this, though. I think that the system itself is so endemically corrupt from the 70s on. I mean, literally, this is like Godfather stuff, mafia involved in Italy all the way up to the Pope kind of stuff, that it's so endemic that you can't fix it unless you just burn it to the ground.
Well, then if this passes, there is a venture capital firm called Thrive Eternal.
Mm-hmm. Where's the money? Where's that money coming from?
It is expected to lead the investor group and snap up a 20% stake right off the bat for just over $4.2 billion.
What's the name of the company again?
Thrive Eternal. And you tell me the last name of the person who founded Thrive Eternal once you Google that, and tell me if it seems suspicious to you. Thrive Eternal. What does it say there?
Is he related to Jared? Josh Kushner.
Josh Kushner is the brother of Jared Kushner, who is the son-in-law of the President of the United States. Has suddenly just found himself involved in a deal that could get him 20% of the stake of world soccer.
Whoa.
Yeah. And now Infantino has been friendly with Trump. He gave him the FIFA Peace Prize after. Remember when Trump was real pissed he didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize?
Personal soccer.
Got the FIFA Peace Prize. And remember, Trump is the one who said, "Hey, you need to look at this red card that they put on our guy." And he said, "Oh yeah, we will. Yeah.
He's on permanent suspension, lifted,
exactly,
double secret. Don't do it again. Suspension."
So I give us credit. Our government seems to be like.
Burn it down.
We're set on getting better at soccer. We got an in here.
They got to light this thing on fire and burn it down.
But that's what they're saying. They're saying,
Jesus.
I mean, your president just sold a medal to our president. Just flat out. How much you want?
British Prime Minister Andy Burnham said, "Let me say this very directly. Football does not belong to investors. The World Cup is not a product. It is the greatest competition in world sport, and it was never anyone's to sell."
Well, that's a rather rosy view, but I do think that they're reaching a point where there's no return.
Everything's for sale.
Just burn it. They're going to have to just burn this down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, man, eventually, that's the big scare is that big private money is going to take over in American sports.
Well, here's where
the NFL
here's where we sit. The NFL just voted within the last couple of years to allow hedge fund money of no discernible origin, which means European live money. You got Saudi money that's now available because, quite frankly, the franchises are now so valuable that there's just not enough people in the world that can buy them. So now we're going to have to pool our money and find those kind of funds to buy these franchises, which is where soccer is now.
Well, that seems to be the crux of the argument here. My guess is once like the countries that matter to soccer say, "Hey, we ain't playing along with this," and my guess is also that once other non-American countries take a look at this, like the Brazilians and Argentinians, they're going to go, "What? What are they trying to do? Nah, we're out on this too."
I hope so.
I got a feeling the U.S. is going to be standing alone, and they're going to be like, "No, this ain't happening."
I mean, we're such a bit player in this, but I do think I view the parallels between the SEC and the Big Ten. Like, we're going to take you guys being the other conferences, where the money needs to be. You lead, follow, or get out of the way. We're going there. And you get the sense that the SEC is right there now, knowing full well. And I'd rather it happen earlier than later. I'd rather not have to burn this thing down in 20 years. Let's do it the right way and go where we need to be, where the monsters get fed but they don't get fat, where the babies can grow but not get squeezed out, and find that happy medium. And obviously soccer has lost perspective. They've gone too far.
Marco says, "Yo, Vic, when can we get another Sebastian call? We've tried.
Oh yeah,
that's the one call.
I never got his number.
I'm not taking every Sebastian call.
No,
we can't.
we don't.
It kind of derails the show, to be honest.
Well, it's easy for you to say all of this.
And the Drew says, AJ, you're still my Spurs Sojourn for Say spirit animal. I'd say you guys have done a fair amount of interaction with chat, so audience interact with AJ and Rob live on YouTube or Facebook. We love interacting with you guys here.
The voice.
But we want to hear it on the radio too. Like we want that to be part of the radio show. So
and we're great on that.
Yeah, 210-656-3776 if you do want to be part of the show.
Dial it right now.
Well, not right this second.
No, right now.
We're going to break.
No,
right
we put
now.
them on hold.
It's the AJ and Rob Show 94.
Get on hold right now.
The guys will be out back.
Stop hitting it so hard.
I mean, right back. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working an accident, 281 northbound. It's just past St. Mary's. Only the 2 center lanes open. Stop and go from 35, about a 15-minute delay. Northbound 35, Thousand Oaks up to Weidner. That's ongoing road work. 2 right lanes are closed. That's going to take you about 25 minutes to get through. You're going to slow down right around Walsham. Northbound 35, Eisenhower to 410. That's rolling stop and go. 410 eastbound Austin Highway to 35. 2 right lanes are closed. That's a 10-minute delay. Slow from Harry Wurzbach. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and the Gomez Law Firm presents the 2026 Back to School Drive. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1 or while supplies last at the Gomez Law Firm, 2943 Moss Rock Drive. Free backpacks and school supplies for all school-age children while supplies last. Saturday, August 1st from 11 till 1. Sponsored in part by the College for Healthcare Professionals, AI United Insurance, Central Med, Tamalitos Restaurants, Somerset Academy, and Romo Door Supply.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment. on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code RADIO20.
Kenny here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of the guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's a delicious, portable, zero-sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You really got me now. Evan, Hurts will win MVP this season. Who said Evan? Who? We find out who said that stupid.
It's the dude that he's the morning dude.
Dude,
Evan Cohen.
him?
He's a squirrely cat.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever. I don't know who this gal is either, but she's doing this move like she's got a headache from talking to him.
Oh yeah.
If you think Jalen Hurts is going to be the MVP of the National Football, you're a moron.
It's a hot take.
A moron. Jalen Hurts is not good at football. Stop with that.
Well, he's a fine running back.
Oh my God, I am so sick of hearing about this Jalen Hurts.
But see, the thing is, I was going to hate him regardless because he's an Eagle.
See,
and now all the
Philadelphia does suck.
Just because he's an Eagle, I have every reason to hate him.
I mean,
but now over the last 3 years, the false narrative of his quality of play,
that's
I
what
just
drives
don't
me crazy,
understand.
dude.
I don't get it.
There's nothing worse to me than when a bad player gets talked about like he's something special. And
what do you know or seeing that I don't?
The guy had a good game in the Super Bowl. Oh, kudos, man! Like, the game of his life. You know who else did that once? Nick Foles. The game of his life. I mean, listen, man, your name's etched in history for it. Doesn't mean he's MVP. Get out of here. That's absurd. Absurd. The guy can't throw the football. He every ball that Jalen Hurts throws, it looks like he's throwing left-handed. It's something
like his
wrong with him.
non-dominant hand.
Yeah. I don't understand. Paul, you're on the AJ and Rob show. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Doing well, man. What's up, Bubba?
No, man, I just called in and wanted to say that you guys are awesome. I'd rather hear you guys. I'd like to see you guys on TV. Tell the ESPN guys that they put you guys on TV.
Well, we
Y'all are
can't
better
be
than anybody on TV.
We can't be on TV
All
because
right.
we don't see crazy things like Jalen Hurts is going to be the MVP.
And we
No, that's not going to happen.
No.
That's not going to happen.
Are you fishing for compliments for like free coffee? Is this why you're?
No,
calling?
I think that's what he's doing.
No,
Well, I appreciate the
Paul,
compliment.
how long you been listening, Paul?
Oh, for years. I've been listening for years. I drive to work in San Marcos every day, and I listen to you guys on the phone every day, and I listen to y'all's interaction. You and Rob are just like the perfect mix. I love you guys.
Awesome,
I'm an old guy like Rob. I'm a farm boy.
There we go.
So, yeah, but I just listen. I love y'all's harmony. Y'all are like salt and pepper, you know. So it's like great.
Okay,
all right.
But,
thank you, Paul.
Maybe one of these days I can meet you guys at one of y'all's venues, and I'll buy you guys a beer.
Likewise.
That
vice
sounds
versa.
awesome, man. I think that was
All right, but
Sebastian
keep
in
up-
disguise.
No, that's not Sebastian.
No, not
He did
not
not
even.
He didn't. He didn't ask me about my
heard
hair
that.
or anything.
I heard that. No.
Maybe I can buy you a beer or watch you get a haircut.
Maybe you can
No,
show me that unedited
I don't
billboard.
I don't have much hair, so I can't get it. I can't get a haircut. So it's like I'm an old guy.
All right, we
I'm
appreciate.
older than Rob. So
Oh,
anyway,
dude.
but keep up the
Sorry.
good work, guys. Okay.
Appreciate you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was a less creepy version of Sebastian. Like, yeah. I like the show.
Let's not even talk.
I like the show. I'd like to
we had
meet
made
up,
this
get a
deal
drink.
for anybody listening. We've made the deal that we're not bringing up our good friend Sebastian. We don't want to egg anything.
Well, we'll see. It depends on how the day's going.
There's some other things.
Now he's going to call.
There's some days he calls in. I see that name pop up, and I go.
There's other things that have popped up since then that we have not talked about.
Maybe
there's
maybe
some other things in play here.
Maybe we will.
I'm afraid we might be making a Lifetime movie without really realizing. we're putting together the plot of the next Lifetime movie
about you.
Yeah, no kidding. And it doesn't end well.
You're going to be a star.
He's going to be wearing me as a suit.
Oh, that's sexy.
It's got a big back.
That's sexy.
Man suit.
What's a thing that is like a personality trait that is the most exhausting to be around? Like, is there something that you notice, like all the guys, like, you know how it is. Sometimes you hang out with somebody and it's just an ass whooping.
Debbie Downers.
Like, so everything's sad.
No matter what it is, something worse has happened to them. No matter what it is, it could be. You know what happened to me?
Oh yes, one of my wife's sisters.
My cat's got leukemia.
Oh no,
the Debbie Downers of the world.
Where everything is wrong.
Everything. No matter what.
But what if it is? What if their life really does just suck?
Normally
you just don't want to hear about it.
No, normally it does. And you're like, I don't want to be anywhere near you because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's kind of true.
Bad things happen to me because bad things happen to me.
Yeah, go over there.
Yeah, just stay away from me,
Stay
bro.
away from me.
You know what drives me crazy? And this is weird as someone who, like, as someone who talks on the radio for a living, you would think this is a stupid thing for me to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. I have a hard time being around people who can't have quiet moments. Like, I have my buddy Don, who he's from Houston, and he comes down here every once in a while and he'll stay with me, or I'll go to his house and stay with him for a weekend. And, you know, we drink beer together. And the best thing about Don is, like, Don can come to my house and spend 3 days.
And not say a word.
And if we sit alone quietly for 45 minutes, it ain't weird. We're just sitting there watching whatever's on TV, just having a drink, like, just hanging out. And it's like, it's gold to me. Like, I love that. If you're around someone and it's like they just want to blab constantly, it drives me insane. I need peace and quiet if we're going to be around each other. I can't be. I understand, like, you got to talk.
You need an old dog more than a puppy.
Yes. Yeah, I need someone who's at least comfortable.
An old dog
with some silence.
So why'd you get married?
My wife is more than comfortable with silence. She can deal with it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my wife too. Actually, after my wife smokes, she's just a mute.
Oh, only when she smokes, huh? Let's talk to Carl. You're on the program, Carl. You're good. Hey, turn your radio down, Carl.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Hello?
Hello, Carl.
I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. How he's going to be an MVP. I think he will come win the MVP.
Who the hell is this?
Carl,
dude, slow down.
You're overly excited about Jalen Hurts. We can't understand you.
What's going on?
Carl.
He's gone.
Are you done?
What the? All I heard was Jalen Hurts, and then he got, like, emotional.
I know.
I get the sense
he's from Philly.
I think he's from Arlen.
They know Jalen Hurts, man.
No, that is not a bit. We don't know who that was.
No idea who that was. No idea who that was. Carl.
That one's from Arlen, Texas.
All right, Carl.
It was Gribble.
That was indeed Gribble.
It was
just so glad the kids were here to hear
that. Was Dale Gribble.
Authentic frontier gibberish.
31 Eagle fan says, I love how much Hurts drives AJ crazy.
I know.
But here's the thing.
He does hit you in a strange place, bro.
No, listen.
He does.
Let me tell you something. It's not Jalen Hurts that drives me crazy. It's the people that think Jalen Hurts is something more than he is that drives me crazy. You know what I mean? Like, because the guy won a Super Bowl. Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl, and I've heard zero people say
Sam Darnold's
going to be the MVP this year because it's a crazy thing to say.
Well, he was in the running last year.
No, he wasn't.
He kind of was.
No. Sam Darnold was never, ever going to win the MVP, ever.
Well, he was in the running. Jalen Hurts has a career record of 60-32.
Jalen Hurts is the quarterback of a very successful team.
I'm just blowing out the numbers for why people dive into this guy that is essentially an option quarterback that is tasked to throw an 8-yard pass every now and again that he cannot complete. But if you're just about W's and L's, I can hang on to it, and you can represent all you want. But once you start talking about skill at the position, he's in the bottom fifth. I mean, he's way down there at skill set. Ask every receiver other than tight end that has ever played with him. None of them were happy to play in that offense because they knew it was a 1-in-3 shot that the ball would even come close.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
It's like Brunson.
I've got a list here of the most overrated quarterbacks. And I already know this list is going to piss me off because I already know that the guys they're going to mention I think are probably way better than Jalen Hurts. Maybe Jalen Hurts will be on this list. Okay. Overrated list. Caleb Williams. Okay. I agree Caleb Williams is overrated. I would take Caleb Williams 1,000,000 times before I'd take Jalen Hurts.
Well, let me ask you the question. If you had to pick a quarterback and you weren't allowed to pick the upper third, the upper half, you were destined to have a lower half quarterback, and you had a choice between a guy, and Caleb Wilson's probably a good example. Let's say Caleb Wilson 3 years
Caleb
from now. Williams 3 years from now. He still has the cannon arm, but he's going to throw 25 interceptions a year. At least one a game, sometimes two. But he's also going to throw at least a touchdown or two. It'll be a 50-50, maybe a little one more touchdown or not. But he's a gunslinger. Some days you get it, some days you don't. Just stay with me. Or you go, Jalen Hurts, and I'm going to become the master of the tush push. And I'm going to go recruit a bunch of wide receivers that have a lot of talent, knowing full well
they don't want to be there.
Well, not that. Knowing full well, I'm not going to be able to capitalize on their talents.
Yeah.
They are here to be blocking dummies and diversions. A.J. Brown was a diversion for Philadelphia for 3 years. Send him deep. He'll occupy a safety in a corner, and I'm going to run there with my running quarterback. I get why you go, well, Jalen Hurts is my MVP because he ain't going to make a mistake to lose a game. He's not going to do anything fancy, and he's going to win 2/3 of the games he plays.
Here's what I have, and this is where I have to give the Eagles credit for building the roster the way they did.
They did, so I'm not mad at any of this.
Like the Eagles, their defense has been fantastic. Their offensive line when they won the Super Bowl was the best, one of the best we've ever seen. They've got Saquon Barkley. Like, you have to have a very specific thing for Jalen Hurts to be even remotely.
And then you get lost in the fact that he did it. No, he didn't. He was just there.
If the Eagles traded Jalen Hurts tomorrow to let's say they traded Jalen Hurts for Patrick Mahomes, that would never happen in a million years. But let's say they did. They trade Jalen Hurts for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a quarterback of the Chiefs, and Jalen Hurts is now in charge of the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes on the Eagles.
Both of them collapse.
They certainly have less success, both of them. Jalen Hurts, they find out quickly you can't play in this league.
The game that we're playing professionally, we don't do with him.
The Eagles is like there's one, like it might be the only place right now that someone with Jalen Hurts' skill set can have success.
Well, that's why earlier today we talked in our sports center. Taysom Hill has left the Saints.
Yeah.
If Taysom Hill would have arrived in Philadelphia the same time that Jalen Hurts had and been put in the same situation and run the same offense, he would have been at least as successful as Jalen.
Yeah,
because they share the same skill set. They're good runners. They're good football players. They're just not quarterbacks. They got a couple of the skill sets, but they're not truly a quarterback. And I think if you'd have put a guy like Taysom Hill running that offense 4 years ago in the tush push, the output would have been essentially the same.
Yeah. The rest of this overrated quarterback list. Bo Nix. Bo Nix sucks.
But Bo Nix is a malleable piece of clay in the right place. Is going to be okay, but never great.
This is my favorite stat. Bo Nix led the NFL in passing attempts last year. And didn't crack 4,000 yards. That's because every pass he throws is like 1 yard that way. 1 yard, like
if you're a tight end, you love it.
It's not sustainable. Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield's properly rated. Like Baker, everybody knows what Baker Mayfield is.
Poor Baker.
No, poor Baker. At the end of the day, will be very proud of his career when he's done.
Okay, Here's the underrated list. Dak Prescott.
Probably underrated. Probably is. Because he's got all the numbers but no W's. So, he's never going to get the credit that, say, Nick Foles does, even though, you know what I mean?
I think Dak Prescott might be underrated. I mean, Dak Prescott's way better than Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts gets way more pub than Dak.
He's a very good, not great quarterback, and that's always going to be his downfall.
Jordan Love, underrated.
No, I think he's rated appropriately.
There are 2 quarterbacks with at least 9 wins, 20-plus passing touchdowns, and fewer than 12 picks in each of the last 3 seasons. One is Matt Stafford. The other is Jordan Love.
I think Jordan Love's appropriately. He's where he should be. I think he's a very good quarterback that has had more success than Dak anyway.
And Trevor Lawrence, underrated.
I think we're equal.
I will say Trevor Lawrence, who started his career about as hyped as anybody since Andrew Luck, and everybody kind of threw him in the trash. We might be starting to see Trevor Lawrence is going to be at least like a solid NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I think so. We all kind of see him for what he is now.
I think because he sucked so much his first couple. And by the way, like when you're flipping OCs and head coaches every 10 minutes, it's tough. I think now with Liam Cohen, I think you're going to see this dude have some success.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll see what's going on in Hollywood. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're going to check in on the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard. Second day of practice for the boys.
And Brian Schottenheimer will have his thoughts on practice day number 1. Plus, we'll talk about the Houston Texans and the C.J. Stroud contract talks continue.
Are they going to sign this guy before the season starts? The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Tamalitos Authentic Mexican Food is now available at 11210 Nacogdoches Road. And don't forget, Tamalitos Restaurants is giving away over $1,000 at the upcoming Back to School Drive on Saturday, August 1st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Gomez Law Firm.
Nobody builds a business without hearing a few reasons it won't work. Too risky, too crowded, too ambitious. But the people who move things forward usually hear those words first. Because growing a business takes more than optimism. It takes nerve, and eventually, a partner built for what's next. That's Next Rodeo. Big thinking, proven creative. For businesses still moving forward. Next Rodeo. The difference between the business you have and the business you want. Meet us at thenextrodeo.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Former Texas A&M and current Cincinnati Bengals Shamar Stewart was carted off the field yesterday with a left leg injury. Stewart was the Bengals' first-round pick in 2025. He's battled injuries last season while totaling just 1 sack in 8 games. The New Orleans Saints utility man Taysom Hill, the reason for 1,000 fantasy football arguments, has announced he's leaving the Saints and is now a free agent.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yes! Vic,
You got a low bar, man.
Yeah, I needed
a low
this,
bar
man.
for excitement.
I can feel your power. Yes. You know I take you there.
The voice of an angel.
It's like an angel sighing.
Yeah, that's an angel.
I hear your voice. Sing it, girl. Feels like flying.
That's what it is.
Good old Madonna. You hear this? Let the choir sing. Heaven help me when you call my name.
See,
like
you
the
get off to
lips of
this, but you want to be Axeman and the Bobcat. Axeman and the Bobcat ain't hitting the post with Madonna.
Hey, he's bipolar. He's good.
Oh, I can't have more than one interest?
Well, I'm just saying, if your aspiration is Axeman and Bobcat playing rock and roll's finest,
I wouldn't
you're
play
not
this
hitting
on
the post with Madonna.
I wouldn't play this on my rock and roll show. I would just enjoy it in my personal time.
You'd have to have a different voice tracking name.
No, you'll enjoy it on the way home.
Yeah. No big deal. No big deal. I can do this. I can like two things at once.
I don't think you can.
Dude, did you see the video?
Good
of
enough
Justin
to beat the
Trudeau.
Cowboys. What? Anyway,
What did you say?
I'm reading. Well, Hurts is good enough to beat the Cowboys.
Okay, like
All
the
right.
Cowboys were what? They won 6 games last year.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
like,
really impressive.
Yeah, we're giving him a trophy for beating
I
the
saw
Cowboys.
Kyler Murray having a career day last year.
No,
Anyway.
and Claymore brings up the point that like Josh Allen and Dak Prescott would love to have accomplished in the league, like in their postseason, what Jalen Hurts has. And I would argue, yeah, well, if Josh Allen and Dak Prescott didn't have homeless people on their defenses, then maybe they could have done that by now. But to his credit, somebody's got to be the quarterback of the team that's got the best defense and the best O-line. Like somebody had to be there and not screw it up. And to his credit, Jalen Hurts didn't screw it up.
Tush push.
But
baby.
let's stop pretending. Let's stop mistaking what someone's accomplished with their skill level. Because I promise you, if you went to 100 quarterback coaches, random guys, and said, "Okay, this is my friend Justin Herbert, and this is my friend Jalen Hurts. I want you to work with them both for an hour, and tell me which one of them can play in the NFL."
Which one can? Well,
it would take about 30 seconds, and they'd go, buddy, this guy's going to play flag football in the Olympics. This guy is the real deal. Now, at some point, though, things are out of their control. Like you go to the Chargers. You go to the Chargers, you're probably never going to win. That's the facts of life.
I will say this. I had an old coach who used to say, this is a John Woodenism, never confuse activity with achievement. And there's a lot of achievement with Hurts. I mean, he got the Super Bowl, he got MVP, but the activity that gets you there with the average quarterbacks, I think, kind of get in the way. The activity, the numbers. If you're just chasing wins and losses, it's hard to argue with Jalen Hurts. Yeah. It really is. I mean, he's won 2/3 of his game, a Super Bowl. But when you're the day-to-day activity, it ain't there, man.
Yep.
It's just he ain't that good.
All right, we got to talk Hollywood in this segment. I can't argue about Jalen Hurts all day. We've got a full football season for me to tell you that Jalen Hurts sucks at football.
And he played at OU in Alabama.
And then watch him, and then he'll probably win in
the worst states.
Why on earth? And on top of that, he played at both Alabama and OU.
God, Justin Trudeau has the life now.
Yeah.
Now he's always had the life, man.
Well, now he's like. They're on some boat trip.
Is he banging Katy Perry on a yacht?
Still, and there's photos, like paparazzi photos of her like holding her swimsuit top out, and him with his hands in there, like rubbing sunscreen in places where the sun's not even going to hit, and she still like says, "Yeah, rub him on my underboob too." And he's like wrist deep, in her swimsuit, just like, what a life, man! What a life. She lifted her dress so he could apply the cream all over her chest. All over her chest.
Okay.
She is now...
Did he do the same for her?
I don't think so.
Did she reach in?
He's wearing a long sleeve shirt on the boat. It's very weird.
He's
Although
Canadian. He'll set on fire if he gets too much sun.
She's been singing her... she's got all these new songs out that she's doing. And he's on tour with her, basically, like traveling around on her tour, and like,
dude, get a job.
Come on,
man.
Seriously. She's almost finished work on her 8th album. The music has been inspired by moving on from Orlando Bloom and finding love again with Justin Trudeau.
I'm looking for that picture.
Whereabouts that picture?
Where is
Are you putting that lotion?
I know all Vic cares about is the picture,
yeah.
but
I just want to see.
Okay, you want to see how deep his arm could go into her
is that
swimsuit?
it right here?
Look at that's it. Yeah, he's like elbow deep in there. Like, yeah, you need it all the way down there.
And he's just kind of doing it like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no big deal.
Just
Just reaching in there. Yeah.
Pawing all over those sweet boobies.
Best money can buy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I think she's on natural, actually, at least up there.
So.
She's had some help.
I mean, probably up on the face, but I think those are her real. She's always had those boobies, even when she was Paul.
I'm not saying that they're all fake, and I'm sure there's been a lift in
Oh, maybe. Well, she doesn't have kids.
Oh, she doesn't.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, maybe
they might be standing strong, man.
Come on, Justin, plant a seed, man.
Guess what happened? Ben Affleck.
Did you see this?
Kudos to him.
He's a smart boy.
What did he do?
He won $1 million.
He
man.
landed the rare $1 million prize on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He teamed up with a Jeopardy player, Jamie Ding, and took home the winnings for charity. It's going to go to the Eastern Congo Initiative, which he founded back in 2010.
The Human Fund.
The final $1 million question they did last night, Jimmy Kimmel was hosting. It says, in an annual Thanksgiving tradition, all but which of these have been the names of turkeys pardoned by a U.S. president? The answers included peanut butter and jelly, tater and tot, mac and cheese, and spaghetti and meatball. They used a phone-a-friend lifeline to call Ding's longtime trivia partner, Stephen Morrison, and then they used the Ask the Host lifeline, which meant Jimmy Kimmel got to weigh in. He suggested that it should be spaghetti and meatball. Ben went with that answer, locked it in, and he got it right.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's spaghetti and meatball. I would have gotten that right.
Well, I mean, you'd be a millionaire now, Rob.
There's a
Man, you're in the wrong field.
Well, I got my money on some Pokemon cards. I'm all right.
Yeah, you're good.
I got a plug. Get me some Pokemon from Family Dollar.
I just text my wife to not give the Pokemon cards to anybody, just to bring up, like,
Bring
buy
them
them and
all,
bring
man.
them on home, and I'll put them on eBay.
Yeah, you can make some dough like that.
Yeah.
Buddy. All right. We got one segment left in the show today. One final segment. We've got to see how we can try to make some money today. It's the Daily Lines. That'll come up next. It's the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1.
Talk to the boys. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. San Antonio Sports Star is sending our boys to see the boys. Our AA Best Bail Bonds coverage of Dallas Cowboys training camp in Oxnard, California begins Monday afternoon at 2. Sponsored in part by Southern Recipe Pork Rinds and AARP San Antonio. South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
I like shorts that are pretty short.
What do kids want to wear back to school? We asked them.
I love wearing things that make me feel confident. Nike shoes, running shoes.
Academy is giving back to school back to kids with brands like Nike, Burlebo, and Adidas. Line up early on August 1st to score a promo card worth up to $100. Be one of the first 125 in line for a guaranteed promo card valued at $20 or more. No purchase necessary. Open to Texas residents 18 or older. See academy.com/official rules.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts. In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bell. As a mom, I want my kids to have full bellies, big dreams, and all the energy in the world to chase them. That is what I want for all kids. But right now, millions of kids in America are living with hunger. That means too many children are going without the meals they need to thrive. and that's just not okay. But the good news is this is a problem that we can all solve. No Kid Hungry works every day in schools, in communities, and during the summertime to make sure kids have healthy meals all year round. That's why I support No Kid Hungry. So let's do this. Let's give all the kids the chance to grow up healthy and strong.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, good morning, everybody. 9:47. AJ and Rob.
I can rest easy knowing that Katy Perry's boobs will not get sunburned.
No, those sweet, sweet bosoms.
As you're heading into work today, know that Trudeau has lathered up her boobs. They will not burn today.
Perfectly safe. Not even if her swimsuit offers no UV protection.
Not on his watch.
Yeah. He's got her covered.
Yes.
Literally.
Good man.
Oh, California girls, it's undeniable. Bikini on top. It'll melt your popsicle, Vic.
Oh, yes, it will.
Vic's popsicle melted a long time ago, Bubba.
Nothing but just a dry stick.
Got it on lock. All right. Let's do the let's wrap the show up with the daily lines.
It's AJ and Rob's Look at the Daily Lines with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Rangers Rays. We've got day baseball, 11 o'clock first pitch. Shane McClanahan for the Rays. They're minus 175 favorites. Cole Winn going for the Rangers. He's a made-up person.
And normally he doesn't live up to his last name.
Oh, really? I'm unaware.
About 500.
Royals at the Twins. The Twins minus 145. The Yankees are in Chicago taking on the White Sox. I wouldn't have thought very often that the White Sox would be favored over the Yankees this season, but meanwhile the White Sox are in first place, and they're minus 120 favorites today over the Yankees. Chicago Cubs in St. Louis. The Cardinals minus 115 favorites. The Marlins at the Mets. Mets going with Nolan McLean. That's the only reason they're minus 130 favorites today. Johan Ramirez for the Pirates. Rhett Lauder for the Reds. Pirates minus 115 on the road. The Atlanta Braves. Grant Holmes. What up, Holmes? Throwing for Atlanta. They're taking on the Nationals. Braves minus 155. Red Sox at the Athletics. The Red Sox minus 185 on the road. Giants at the Padres. Padres are minus 160 favorites, and the Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Brian going for the Mariners. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. The Dodgers minus 155 in that one. I had the I got the win totals in, the updated win totals for next season. Who do you think the teams are whose win total from last season to this season?
We're talking NFL?
NBA has jumped the most. Preseason win total has jumped the most. So,
Philly probably, if we took the poll prior to the Jaylen Brown trade.
I'm talking about preseason last year to preseason now. So before last season started to now, who do you think's expectations have jumped the most? Spurs are third on the list. They're 16 games plus 16. Their win total went up.
Charlotte?
Charlotte is fourth, or fifth. Excuse me. They're 14 games up.
Not Philly.
Philly not even in the top 10. Detroit number 1, 21 games. They were expected to be like a play-in team last year, and they ended up being like the 1 seed in the East for most of the year.
It's funny. I feel like they kind of plateaued. Like they're reinventing themselves. Yeah.
But even if basically this says if they do exactly what they did this year, that's where they'll land.
And they are better, no question. But I feel like that arc isn't as steep as it was earlier in the year.
Number 2, Utah.
I get that. Yeah.
17 more wins.
They should. Yeah, they better, or Hardy's going to get fired.
Number 3, San Antonio. Number 4, Washington.
Well, Yeah. Well, I mean, they got two.
They're plus 16.
Yeah, they're not great, but they are adding 2 players, the likes of which they haven't had in a decade.
Now, mind you, their win total last preseason was 19.5. So now it's like they can still be well under 500.
If Trae Young
and
and Anthony Davis don't get them to 35 wins, I mean, everybody should be shot.
Charlotte, Toronto, Portland, and Miami are all double-digit jumps as well. Teams with the biggest drop from last season. So expectations were high last year, not high at all this year.
I think Denver probably has dropped a little bit, maybe.
Denver is -4.
So a little bit down, but not a lot down.
When I say this one, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's obvious. Think of someone who lost a player.
Well, the Lakers dropping or no?
The Lakers are -1.
Milwaukee's going to fall through the floor, yeah.
Milwaukee, 21 less games expected to win. So Milwaukee last year came into the season, their win total was 45.5. This year it's 24.5.
What's Portland? What are they saying?
Portland is up a little. They're up 11 games.
That's the Dame effect. That's good.
Clippers -18.
We didn't talk about this
even
today.
if they have Kawhi, it's like a mess now.
So the NBA yesterday said they might not be finished with this investigation, I say with air quotes, until 27. So what are the Clippers supposed to do here? I think they're imposing a penalty without imposing a penalty. Like we're gonna beat you between the lines of print. We're not gonna beat you with the rules. We're gonna beat you with the line in between the rules that we have he can't play for you, but you can't trade him.
Yeah. That may be the case.
I think they're just going to make him go through
an underhanded way to get around it. All right, here's another one. A team that dropped 17 games in their win total. I'll give you a hint. This is a team that sucks every year. Last year, there were expectations that they would be like kind of middling average, but they weren't. So now they're just going back to, okay, they're always going to suck.
That always falls to Atlanta for me, but
Sacramento. Remember last year Sacramento was like, oh, maybe they can be like a 500 team. No, they're Sacramento. Let's be serious.
The only redeeming thing about Sacramento is if you're a Darius Acuff fan, he's going to go bananas this year. Lots of shots anyway.
Well, I mean, they've had that before.
Yeah, I know. That's why I know it's coming.
They had Halliburton. Yeah. They had De'Aaron Fox. They've had all these guys who could be instant offense and play no defense. And we're
going to make you a star, trade you.
You'd think at some point it would work for them.
No, it's never going to work.
It's never going to work. No. And then Memphis is the other team from 40.5 down to 28.5.
What's the over-under on new franchise, new city for Memphis?
It might happen. Very well might happen. All right, that does it for us today. Jason and Joe will perform from 2 to 6 p.m. right here in these seats where we sit. We will come back and do it tomorrow. Fridays are always fun around here. Appreciate you guys being interactive with the show.
Yeah, baby.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. You guys have a good one.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all.